What's up? Yeah, your boy Angry Jackalope. I'm back. It's Friday night. I'm aiming to have some conversation, hang out, chillax. Can't do the alcohol. Well, I got a little bit of alcohol. I got a little bit of this fucking really brutal fucking bullet bourbon, which I don't know. This shit's fucking harsh, maybe. Okay, but I got some energy drinks. I got some other stuff to keep me going. Sorry about the wind. I gotta keep my shit cold. And I got some of this shit. I saw some of this energy drink that looked kind of interesting. Like this Rockstar Boom Energy Whipped Strawberry. I don't know. Sounded enticing to me. Sounded kind of delicious. So I fucking got some. Anyway, if you motherfuckers are not doing shit and you want to come on through, I got the link. I will put the link. Fuck. Do me a favor, comment real quick on the fucking YouTube. You 3 viewers right now, somebody just throw a fucking comment. Somebody say, "What's up, Rob?" or some bullshit. That way I can post this link in there, and that way anybody who jumps on the fucking stream will see it. Okay? All right. Sounds good. Sounds fucking great. So anyway, while we're waiting for motherfuckers, hang on. I'm going to bring up the mighty YouTube. Hang on. YouTubeage. Okay, I don't see any fucking comments or anything yet. Let's see. Hit this. Do I see anything? No, I don't see nothing. Hit my channel. Blah, 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 blah. Hit my channel. Hit the fucking video manager. Video manager. Yeah! And then, oh, wait, no, I see a slew of comments. I see a slew of comments. Let's see. Hope I can join you this week. Okay, where did you put that on? You just hanging out? Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. So Tenchi put a comment. So let's go ahead and I'm going to put the link in here. So just hang tight for a second. Let's see. Mentioned you. Hope I can join you this week. Are you going to watch? Yeah, that should just happen. So there should be a fucking link. Yeah, view event. Click that motherfucker. Bam, takes you over here. There's the events. And then I think you just click on that shit over there. I'm going to comment on this Google+. So Google+, there's the fucking link. Bam, okay? That's the link. I think all you got to do is click that shit. It'll take you in there. Now I'm going to go to the fucking YouTube. I'm going to go down to live streaming. See if this Friday, July is showing up in this motherfucker. Let's see. Do I see it? Do I seize it? Welcome back, Jackalope. Yeah, right here. Friday, 6 watching right now. I'm going to click this. Boom. There it is. There's me. Hey, check me out, motherfucker. There's this is a test. Okay, so I'm going to put... It's not a fucking test. Is the link to check it out. Blah, 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 blah. And then this is not live test stream. This is fucking Friday night. Kick it. July 1st, 2016. Blam, motherfuckers. Now, where's my save? Oh, no, it must be this one. This is just confusing, man. It's just fucking confusing, man. Yeah, this is stupid. I need one of you guys to fucking comment on my shit because this is dumb. Yeah, this is dumb. So here we go. One of you guys did a comment, right? Responded. Oh, wait. Hang on, dude. All right. Let me do this. Hang on. I got you muted. I have to do this. I have to do this. There. Now you're unmuted. Give it a second. It's a little finicky. You know what? Stop being a little fucking whore. There you go. Show and broadcast. So you're there in the broadcast. All right, say something. Nope, can't hear you. Oh, yeah, can't hear you. Check your mic. I see you. So you're right fucking there. Everybody can see you. Maybe my headset's down. There you go.
My bad.
Okay, there you are.
Still getting used to the new headset.
Okay, good. All right, so let me finish here.
Yeah, I totally didn't realize I had mute on the inline control.
Yeah, no worries. Give me 1 second to finish doing my invites here. Let me finish here. All right, so do this.
Well, at least it worked this time.
Yep. And I'm going to give everybody else the link in here. There we go. Paste. Boom. All right, so if you guys are watching, you want to jump in on this shit too. If I get a bunch of people, then I'll just fucking turn people on and off and do it that way. But right now, we are live. We have everything going. And their link is on the stream itself. It's on the Facebook.
And thankfully, for once, Google Plus works.
Hey, it works. It's been working for me. Let's see here. Oh, let's see here. I got a message. Give me 1 second. You might want to turn your... Do you have speaker going on yours? Let's see here. Jeremiah Price. How do I get into the chat, sir? Okay, you go here. Yeah, I'm like that. There you go. All right.
Recently got up to chapter 25 on Convergence 2012, by the way.
Nice. Good.
Progressing slowly, but I am enjoying it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Which you already know because you saw my review.
Right.
I've got my little neck knife on.
There, hang on. Focus on it. Oh, good. It's like a little, what is that? The bird. It's like a bird.
Cold steel bird and trout.
Yeah.
Added a paracord lanyard and paracord on the grip just to make it a little more comfortable.
Nice.
And as you can see, I'm wearing Steve.
Yeah, I know that shirt.
That's the one you sent me with my bag, man.
That's right. Very nice.
I try to wear it when I'm doing most of my YouTube videos, but sometimes I just forget.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, I derped out again.
No worries.
As you might have seen, I've recently got a couple of Ganzos.
I did see that.
And I got those to see if the quality was actually good or whether they were just cheap copies.
Yeah, they look good. They look good.
First impressions, I'm impressed. Where'd I put my... There it is. Little Balisong trainer as well. Because as you know, I can't have the real thing in the UK, but... The thing is, I took to this like a duck to water.
Nice.
Seems to be the same with any blade I deal with.
Very good.
Sadly, no beer tonight. Which that kind of sucks.
I only got this. I mean, and I'm debating whether or not to drink this tonight. I don't know. Wife kind of got mad at me when she found out I was drinking as much as I was.
Oh well, it could be worse.
Let's see here.
Still no news on my AdSense, whether that will get turned back on or not. I don't find that out until the 18th of this month. So that's annoying.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't know. How that should even happen, to be honest.
I mean, it's not like we can control what our viewers do, so it's a bit of a messed up policy they have, mind you. It's Google. What do we expect?
Well, I mean, at the same time, the shit's free, so I would be upset if there was some kind of a membership or something else. But I mean, whenever you create a channel, you understand that. I mean, it's kind of a shared platform, and they got to make sure that the advertisers who advertise with them aren't getting fleeced, because when you advertise with it, you're paying real serious money.
Yeah, I've seen that with even small channels.
Yeah,
I mean, some smaller channels are making a couple of $100 a week just on ad revenue. And
I don't know. I don't know how that's even possible. I mean, I've been doing this shit for 2 years. I don't ask anybody to click ads or
Yeah.
anything else, and
I would
it's
bet a
like
lot of them are
I don't.
using bots.
Yeah, I don't really depend on YouTube for revenue. I mean,
Yeah, as you probably heard in my latest vlog, it doesn't matter if I'm gonna be getting money from it or not. I'll still be putting out content.
yeah, I mean, should just put stuff out just for the fun of it, you know?
Not to mention, if any of my other subscribers are watching this or not watching it live because of the time zone difference, obviously, but when they do watch the recorded version, this big motherfucker here is the one who is responsible for me having a channel. Rob Breaks the Angry Jackalope is the sole reason I have a YouTube channel. End of story. Well, there's
Yeah.
more.
I
Well,
mean,
there's more to it than that, but
yeah, I just think that if you have a passion and there's something that you like, you might as well have a channel and share it. You
yeah,
know
that's
what I mean?
true. Definitely
Just
true.
share it and have people
Yeah,
embrace the things, and you can share information with them. That just makes things a win-win.
I mean, the worst thing is I'm having to use a little laptop web camera at the moment, so I might look a bit bleached out.
Oh yeah, no worries.
But surprisingly, the image quality actually isn't that bad.
Hang on here a second. Yeah, I'm seeing some comments here that I missed from the other day. I did a guest appearance on a blog, and it went pretty good. Let's see here. Let me tell this person. Whenever. All right.
I'm surprised Brooke isn't here yet, actually. You know what he's like.
I don't even see him on. Oh wait, there he is.
Speak of the devil and he appears. The ironic thing is now I'm actually ahead of where you're reading in Convergence.
Right.
And originally I was behind.
Well, I mean, if anybody has the book or have it on a Kindle or whatever, and they take the time to read it, it doesn't take long to read it. The reason it's taking long for the show is like if I just did it back to back to back to back, I mean, people would be like, "Okay, dude, I'm kind of fucking sick of this. I'd like to see some other content."
Yeah, but that's not exactly possible with a day job as well.
Well, yeah. I mean, I still put out a lot of content.
Honestly, I don't know how you put out so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been working at it, something like 6 months now, and I've put out 33 videos, I think, maybe 34. Actually, why am I actually guesstimating when I can just go to my YouTube and find out how many I've put up? I keep forgetting I can multitask when I've got Google plus Hangouts.
Yeah.
I will say, as I'm using Firefox, it was a bit of a pain in the ass to set up, but it needed like 3 different plugins to make it work. So if we go to my Creator Studio and my video manager.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Let me get Brooke on here. Hang on, Brooke. Showing broadcast. There you go. You're on. I hit the mic. Yeah. All 3 of us are on.
Yeah, typical. The network lagged out on me, so that's typical.
It happens. I mean, we got representing here right now. We've got Australia, we got America, and we've got
the UK. It's 4:07 in the morning over here.
Yep. So we had something like this last week, right, Brooke? We had
yeah.
What was his name? Miles?
I think so. Yeah.
I think Miles was on here. So,
Well, just checking the channel. I'm up to 35 videos
nice,
so far,
nice.
and 25 subscribers.
Yeah, I know I've done like 400 and something videos.
I haven't even got one on my channel.
But you have let's see, you have 4 videos now.
Oh yeah,
You count these.
true, true.
Did you show your mom the dialysis stuff after the fact?
Yeah,
What did
yeah,
she
I did.
What did she think?
Well, considering I don't actually watch my mum do it, I watched it myself, and it creeped me right out.
But that
And
was
with you
awesome. But that was awesome.
And with you going in the background, it didn't help.
I know the feeling. I hate needles myself.
Yeah, I was kind of tipsy, man. I was off. So I don't.
No,
I take no responsibility for that shit.
Uh-huh. If I remember correctly, you're the one who wanted to watch it.
I did. It was me.
Yeah.
It was me. I instigated that shit. But actually,
Yeah,
no. Actually, you know what? I take it back. I at first said, no, I don't see it. But my son was sitting right over here. I mean, he said, no, I want to see it. And I said, all right, fuck it. My son wants to see it. Let's do it. And then we started going, and then I was just like fascinated and horrified at the same time. So I was talking to my wife about it. So you've actually have something implanted in your arm to assist with that, right?
It's not actually implanted. Basically, what they do is they grab the vein next, is next to the actual artery,
right,
in your wrist, and then they transplant that vein to the artery.
And that's what that bumpy texture that I saw that the needle was going into, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife called it something, and I was like, "Fuck, I don't know. I guess." And she said,
See
"Yeah,
that?
yeah, right there.
I remember
Hold on,
seeing
hang on.
Green.
Hang on.
That made me
Show it
cringe.
again. Yeah, show it again. There you go. Show it again. Yeah, right there. Yep, right up through there. Yep. That's
I've got scars all up my arm from this.
I bet, dude. Because every 2 days, right?
Yeah, man.
I know one thing.
I've actually got to get.
New headset.
I've got it today as well.
Oh
In about
man.
an hour or so.
Well. I'll give you privacy this time. I just wanted to make sure that last episode people were familiar with the fact that, you know, some of the hardships that you go through, and you still keep a good.
Well, you're either going to get a lot more subscribers now, or you're going to get fuck all.
Well, you know what? I give less than a fuck, so it doesn't really matter, right? Because I was like fascinated by it, and I was kind of like, you know, it's one of those things like people hear it all the time, like, oh yeah, such has to have like dialysis, right? But nobody really ever thinks about it, you know.
No. And there are 2 types of dialysis too. Don't forget. You get the one where you got that. You get one. What I've got is where the blood actually comes out of you and, you know, goes through a filter and all that sort of shit. And there's this other one where you got to do it every 4 hours.
Whoa.
But it gives you a lot.
Damn.
Yeah, you got a lot more leniency with it too, because all it is basically this big ass bag of fluid, and they basically stick a tube into your stomach, and they put the fluid into your stomach every couple of hours.
Yep.
That sounds nasty.
That sounds like a real pain in the ass.
Well, I thought to myself, okay, do I want a hole in the stomach, or do I just want to get stabbed every second day? Yeah, bring on the stabbing. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I think I would have agreed with you on that point.
I agree also. That's fucked up.
Man, I love my Steve shirt. It's probably the one shirt I wear most often. Excuse me, dodgy computer chair here.
I want to get one of those sooner or later, Jack. Rob.
Yeah, no worries.
I would love to see Rob bring one out with his Angry Jackalope conspiracy theory icon.
I was actually playing with that one. The only problem with it is when you turn it to line art, you kind of lose the whole tinfoil hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean there.
Yeah, but I think what I will do. What's that? Say again? Oh, I think you froze. So yeah, I was gonna do. I know. I was like, I'm waiting. Network problem. So I think I'm gonna bring out just another, just a generic logo, just the logo itself. Seems like I've got quite a few people that are pretty interested in getting that. You know.
Yep. That was my stream just lagging out again.
Yep. Yep.
The glory of British internet: high speed but crap reliability.
Oh, that sucks.
Australia's just as worse.
It sucks, but not as much as Boris Johnson getting us out of Europe.
Oh, you're talking about the
yes.
The Brexit. Yeah.
Now, me and my housemate voted to stay in. There was a 4% margin of error by the end of the votes.
My old man had to vote today, and God knows what he voted for. Me, I reckon shoot them all.
Just put all the politicians on a desert island and drop a nuke on it. Save us all a problem.
Why are you gonna fuck the why fuck the environment up? I prefer the other one. It's like what do you call 3,000 politicians at the bottom of the ocean?
Convenient.
Pollution.
A good start.
Why don't we just do it Hawaiian style and throw the fuckers in a volcano?
Yeah, then you might piss off a god for feeding it shit, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, I tell you.
Put them all on the moon.
Well, if there are
the moon caving in.
If there's aliens on the dark side of the moon, then we're going to piss off the aliens, right? So, I mean, fuck, it's much better to just line them up, put them in the ocean, let them decompose, and let the fucking whales and sharks and shit eat them.
I was going to say, if you were going to say line them up and shoot them, I'd say, hey, that's a waste of ammunition.
Nah.
That's a waste of
now, unless you're doing a video and you're saying how many can a single bullet go through, now that would be entertaining as fuck. I would be like, okay, I'll watch that, you know. Oh, look, we got a really chunky one here. He's super chunky.
I only need two things to test that out: 3,000 politicians and a Barrett AF-50.
You know. Oh well, if you're gonna
or a 50 cal.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
go big or go. Go big or go home.
You rock that 50 cal, you're gonna shit. I don't. That's a good question. If you had 3,000 of them lined up, how far would it go? Yeah, how far would it go? That could get expensive.
Well, depending on the ammunition too.
Yeah, the ammunition is like fucking $5 per bullet.
I was speaking to one of the guys at my local gun shop again earlier this week, and here's the daft thing: you can get a firearms license in the UK.
Okay.
But to get the firearms license, you need to be a part of the gun club.
Hang on a second.
On the flip side,
like the Deadpool one works, and
you need to be part of the gun club to get the firearms license, and vice versa.
Oh, they weren't there?
And some of them had these weird like mesh stuff, and stuff, and I tried clicking on it afterwards. Like Deadpool works, but the other ones.
Oh shit! Yeah, it might have got corrupt when I was copying it. I copied it here. So what I'll do is just go ahead and look at the ones that you have right now, and I'll get the other ones on there for you. Maybe what I'll end up doing is I might just at some point bring your laptop down, and then I'll just copy the files to it that way. Okay. All right? I love you.
Yes, that's the dopey thing about the UK. You can have a firearms certificate, but the daft thing is you need to belong to a gun club to get the firearms certificate, and vice versa. You need the firearms certificate to join the gun club.
Well, here, well, not in my state, but I know in Victoria, and I think it's also in Queensland as well. If you're going to have any sort of like knives or making knives or anything like that, you've got to be in a guilds club, which is basically, you know.
I think me or Rob will be kicked out of Australia before we even landed, because the amount of blades we both have.
Well, that's the thing I've been wanting to actually ask you, because you're in the UK and all that. I thought there had real strict laws about like only having 1-inch blades and shit like that.
It's not so bad as 1 inch. It's the maximum length is 3 inches.
Oh.
Folding blade, non-lock-in, 3 inches is what you can carry. Basically, if I was to carry even this out in public,
Yeah.
which has a 2-inch blade, I would get arrested for that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think I'd go to prison for this then.
You'd probably end up getting shot by riot police.
I don't know. So is
What
it?
about for this then?
Yeah, that'd definitely be illegal to carry. Not illegal to own though, which is weird.
Yeah, I know.
The exception to the rule was if this.
This is my toothpick.
If this had a live blade on it, for example.
I have to say,
This would be illegal.
I have to interrupt you just for 1 second because I know somebody is going to watch this fucking video and say, these 3 jacktards have some fucking penal issues because they're whipping out shit trying to compensate for something else. But anyway, go ahead. I'll go ahead. Go ahead. I'm going to open a nice, yummy bag of fucking Funyuns. Go ahead. I'm going to...
Do you really think I'm, compensating for anything, really?
No. Not me. Not me. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying.
Says the guy who has the M4X Punisher.
I got a couple of them. But yeah, I'm just saying. I'm saying other people watching this. I don't give
Most people watching this would see a blade and shit themselves.
I think most people that watch this are fucking nuts to begin with. I mean,
well, those not in the gear community would shit themselves.
No.
I mean, the daft thing is, this is completely legal in the UK because it doesn't have a live blade. As soon as I put a cutting edge on this, it'd be illegal.
Yeah, I know, it's really silly. That's super silly to me.
Automatic
You know what
blades
the stupid thing is? We can get the bottle opener ones here. Actually. The Balisong bottle openers.
Uh-huh.
But we can't get the ones that you've got.
The trainer?
The trainer. They're illegal.
This?
So you can get the bottle opener one.
That is illegal? Where you are? Damn.
Yep.
And I thought the UK was harsh. Hey, does this look familiar?
Yep.
Now, here's the good thing. This isn't illegal. This is my Colt tactical pen. But if it did not have the pen component, if it was just a Kubotan, it'd be illegal.
Same here.
But it's the fact that it's a pen that makes it legal. Ouch. And I just stuck myself with a glass breaker.
That's not a glass breaker, that's a face wrecker.
No, it has a glass breaker on the end.
That's a face wrecker.
No, Rob. That's the face wrecker.
Oh, okay. It's the other end you were talking about. Okay.
Yeah, I stuck myself with the glass breaker end.
So what is that? Got like some ceramic on that glass breaker side?
On the glass breaker side, it's just stainless steel.
Wow. Okay.
I would have preferred a tungsten carbide one. Also,
I remember when I was growing up. I'm turning my fucking microphone down here. There we go. My headset down. I remember when I was growing up, I had a friend. He used to take the spark plugs, and then he would break them and he'd get the ceramics out of them.
Yeah,
and he would toss it.
Stuff.
Yeah, he would toss it and just shatter fucking windows with them.
I used to go down a scrapyard and do that.
I was like,
ceramic about the size of a pea could break a windshield.
Yeah, and no one ever explained to me why that works, but anyway.
It's because the ceramic's harder than the glass.
Really?
Yep.
And it's the force you put behind it.
Okay.
And I also found a use for the holsters that you sent me.
Oh, nice.
That's my landscape.
I didn't mean to send that one. That was actually fun. I was looking for that shit one day. I was like, "Where's my fucking holster?"
And there's my world legal. And this is about the maximum size I can just under the maximum size I can carry in the UK.
I've been hunting for one of those blades forever around here, and you can't get them.
Really?
Really.
They're a brilliant little blade. I've sharpened this like once, and I've cut through everything with it. Tin cans, friggin' wood, heavy-duty cardboard boxes, and I mean the kind you get your computer desks come in. So
I'll find one of those for you, Brooke. Because I got one right. I got one right down the fucking street. That's the. Is that the green and tan one? The green and tan one.
This is the black one.
It's black. Because they also got like a fucking hawkbill type black and orange one.
Yeah, I'm looking to get one of those in the near future.
Mm.
But yeah, this is the easiest way for me to carry it in my bag without it falling to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So this little bugger comes in handy.
Yeah. Oh. Hell yeah.
I like it because it's got that little intimidating factor about it.
I know, it looks fucking scary, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the funny thing was, I was using it a couple of weeks ago, opening a package because my camera ran out of battery. I had to get a spare battery for it. And I was using it. A police officer just looked at me and goes, "Damn, that's cool. Where the hell did you get that?" I was like, pardon? This is different. So I was expecting to be arrested. I was expecting to be arrested, and he just goes, "Hey, that's cool."
Yeah, not all cops are dicks. You know what I mean? I know about 3. I know about 3 cops that are fucking cool. I can't speak for the rest of them, but I know 3 that are fucking cool as shit.
As I was saying, Rob, I'm slowly building my gear up. I've got my through knight here.
Nice.
Archer 2C V2.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I like about it is quick access to the strobe.
Oh, yeah. That's bright.
Oh, glad I looked away. What'd you strobe the audience? Come on. Oh, stop that. You're going to get people fucking seizures. Stop it.
Now, the funny thing is,
I didn't even realize I had mine sitting right here, too. That's fucking funny. I had one sitting here.
Yeah, you've got a similar
end on the bitch.
Okay, I just dazzled myself with my own torch. Sorry, flashlight.
Torch, flashlight. Come on, we all know that shit.
Yeah, everyone in the community gets pissed whenever someone calls it a torch. We all know that.
They do? Really?
Really?
You would be surprised the amount of private messages I've had going, "Dude, it's not a torch, it's a flashlight." I'm like, really? Does it matter what you call it?
I'm gonna call them torches from now on, just to be a fucking dick. Because I think that's actually fucking a cool way to call a fucking flashlight. You know, me a tactical torch.
I mean, currently I'm running this on 2 CR123 batteries, but it can run on an 18650 as well.
Nice.
Which, as soon as these little bastards run out, that's what it's going to be running on.
Yeah, I got a couple chargers laying around here with those big fucking rechargeable batteries.
If I remember correctly, the maximum output on this is 840 lumens.
Yeah, that's respectable as fuck.
Also, as you know, I'm getting geared up slowly but surely. One thing everyone needs.
Oh, the
good old right. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I don't actually have one of those. That's actually I had one.
You should get them on Amazon. They're cheapest there.
Yeah, I filled it up hella fast because there wasn't a lot of sheets in it. You know, I had a user, really good guy. He sent me. Hang on one second. I think I got it right fucking here. Let's see. No, I guess I don't have it right fucking here. Thought I did.
Hang on.
Yeah, I thought I had it right here. Anyway, he sent me this leather one, and it had paper in it. And so I used it every day, and I filled it up hella fast.
I mean, that bag goes everywhere with me.
Yeah, I know. I was telling the wife about the time somebody tried to jack that shit from you, and you fought tooth and nail for it, and you got shanked. So I was like...
Yeah, in the shoulder, no less. They got the blade back though, sharp end first.
You know, and I felt kind of conflicted about that because I was like, damn, you know, I appreciate you not wanting to lose the bag, but at the same time, you know, I wouldn't want anybody to die over.
Well, you're talking a blade. You're talking a blade the size of the short one on the Victorinox pocket knives.
Mm-hmm.
So I class that as a toothpick.
Yeah, it don't matter though. I mean, a little bit higher to the left, that could have been, you know, problematic. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I just want anybody.
Only if it's over 3 inches.
Say again.
Only if it's over 3 inches. It can be fatal.
3 inches.
Yep.
Yeah, and the ones on the Victorinox Recruit, the small blade on that's like a half an inch.
Well,
Maybe,
I'll put it this
maybe
way.
an inch at
I'll
most.
put it this way. If you would have nut shot you, I don't give a fuck if that's an eighth of an inch. You don't want nothing penetrating down there, right? So,
Damn right.
you know what I'm saying? Look, bottom line is this. Everybody who's watching this shit, and I teach this to my son, and I can't say it enough. Look, the only time you ever want to engage a motherfucker who has a knife is if you don't have an option. If somebody pulls a knife, I don't give a fuck if it's Green Destiny. You know what I mean? You know, you want to avoid a situation regardless. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I mean, it's just not worth it. You know, somebody fucking goes to rob me, you know, and they get the drop on me. Shit, and I got my kids and stuff with me. If he's reasonable and he's rational, he's like, look, just give me the shit, you know, whatever. He's got a knife. I mean, let's just do this. Role play it out. Look, guy, I really want to fuck you up, but just give me the wallet, you know. And I'll be like, is that the Green Destiny? He's like, yeah. Like, Crouch a Tiger, Hidden Dragon. All right, you know, just off the Crouch a Tiger, Hidden Dragon, here's my shit. You know what I mean? Because it's not worth it. You know what I mean? Now, if it's like this, you get fucking for the fucking okay, now, fuck. Yeah. Now I have to threat assess and figure out, am I gonna get stabbed regardless? You know?
That's mostly the case over here. You well, especially in my area, because I live in a small area of Bournemouth known as Boscombe. It's literally known as the drug area of the town. And just along my street, there's like maybe 3 or 4 drug raids a week down my street.
Damn.
So whenever I hear a police car, it's like, oh well, not another one.
So now,
with your business.
So let's get some folks up here. So you're planning on one of your long-term plans, one of your bucket list plans here is actually to move to the States.
Yeah, that's progressing smoothly so far.
Okay, and so you want to go to Queens, New York.
Well, it wouldn't be my preference, but as I'll be moving with my current housemate, he's getting a job over there in Queens Medical Center, so okay, that's where he'll be moving us. Obviously, with my epilepsy, I've got to be living with someone in case it kicks off.
Some kind of so you need like a caregiver to kind of just keep an eye on you just in case.
Yeah, kind of. Just in case it kicks up. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's not good.
Now, is that a triggered event, or is that just random? It just could be fucking anything.
Usually, high stress causes it.
So stressors can kick in and cause issues. Okay.
Yeah, it takes a lot to push me over the edge, though. I mean, I've been living with it. I've been living with it most of my life, and I'm pretty much. You'd have to get me extremely pissed off for it to be able to affect me.
Good. That's good. Because going to New York, you're going to be dealing with the assholes of fucking America. And I'm sorry, guys. Yeah. Look, to my viewers on the East Coast, I know some of y'all motherfuckers say, "Oh, that's just how we roll." It's like we're boisterous and whatever. It's like, oh, yeah, that's fine. You can call it whatever you want. I call it being an asshole because there's been a lot of cats that I know on the East Coast, and they just assholes to me. You know what I mean? And they my friend.
I mean, personally, I would have preferred either Texas or Utah, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, Texas. I think Texas would be a pretty good spot because it's pretty open. They've got a range of things. So, like, for you to acclimate, I think Texas would have been a good spot for you to acclimate, and then Utah, because Utah's a fucking culture shock, man. I am a fucking stranger in a strange land here, to be completely honest.
It probably wouldn't shock me that much.
It's like...
This is going to sound really stupid, but I thought Utah was in Texas.
Nope. No. Dude, don't even trip, because I know jack shit about Australia or the UK. So, it's like this. So, Texas, so if you look on a map and it comes down like this, and you've got like Florida all the way on the right-hand side. As you start going midway, you got Texas. And then if you go up, like you're going towards California and then Colorado, we're like right near Colorado. We're like if you look at a map, we're like the square one on the Midwest side. So it's different. It's different. We got similar leanings, but
a good example, Rob, is when I was a kid, my mum used to go to Utah a lot because she was a Mormon.
Oh, well, fuck, dude.
And
okay.
Myself, I'm not religious.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, with your case, that might might be some triggering shit right there. So you may not want to fuck around, because I tell you what, I don't have problems with Mormons, and they try to recruit me every fucking time I hang out with my Mormon friends, except for my really good friend across the way there.
Oh, I don't really have a problem with them per se.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even where I live now, I get missionaries practically every other week.
Well, that's fucking interesting. That's fucking interesting. They do recruit, man.
And the nuts thing about it is the missionaries we have over here actually come from where you are.
I know. Dude, I know. Like, okay, if you try to travel out of my airport on Tuesdays, like early in the morning, man, you're dealing with all the missionaries that are heading out.
Man, I swear those motherfuckers must get a group rate discount, because...
You know what's funny? So here's... Okay, now, any of my viewers that are Mormons, please correct me in the comments, okay? But per my understanding, it's kind of like when you are raised up in a Mormon family, going on a mission is a big deal. It's like a rite of passage. You know what I mean? So they get to be about 18. They save money for years and years, and because I don't think they get any help from the church per se. I think the burden lies on the family. Now, the other thing that's a trip is tithing wise. Mormons tithe a lot of money. They give a lot of money to the church. You know, 15%. I think it's 15%.
I mean, it literally got to the point over here where my mother got herself in debt from just tithing to the church. So yeah, I mean, she used to work for a makeup company when I was very young. She got laid off when I was about 5 or 6 and didn't hold down a job after that. So my dad was hardly around.
But you know what, though? I'll tell you what. When families hit hardships and they hit situations like that, over here at least, I don't know how it is there, but over here, shit, the church, man, they come, they rally up, they bring meals to the house, they do. I've seen it, man. They do a lot of shit to help out.
It's not the same over here.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the ironic thing is that of all my family, I'm probably the one who's the most stubborn.
Okay.
Well, apart from my granddad, and that's only because he served in World War II.
Well, you know, it's like...
my granddad on my mother's side.
Now, did you spend time with your granddad? Did your granddad spend a lot of time with you, kind of raising you?
When I was a kid, yeah. He was like...
there you go.
He was someone I was really close to. He's probably the one that's responsible for me having the military attitude now.
Well, I mean, you know what? We pattern ourselves off the people that are very impactful to us growing up. Like my stepdad, even though later on in life he kind of had his shortcomings and, you know, his addiction took over and all this other stuff, I still pattern a lot of my mannerisms and things of that nature off of the way he raised me. So what you call stubborn is probably a conditioned response, a conditioned character trait that you picked up from your granddad.
Yeah, probably
I'll be back in about half an hour, if you're still around.
Yeah, I'll be
All
right, brother.
All right, I'll be back in about half an hour.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Another big influence was one of the carers at my school, actually, because I went to a special needs school.
Uh-huh.
And one of the carers there was formerly SAS, so he was a strict motherfucker, but I got on well with him.
That's good.
I don't know why I got on well with him. It's just like, yeah, I can get on with this dude.
Well, you know, probably what it is he probably set boundaries. He probably, you know, when you're a kid growing up, the funny thing is some people think it's good to give the kids freedom and leeway and just let them do whatever, but
it's
kids
better to give them boundaries.
Really respond well to discipline, to regimented discipline.
Yeah, my granddad was the sort of person, he wasn't afraid to kick your ass if you stepped out of line.
Good. I mean, that's kind of some of the stuff that's absent today. I mean, the reality is I see some kids I'll be in the supermarket. I see some kids fucking grabbing apples and licking them and putting them back, and they're like, "Mommy, mommy," and I'm like, "Man, you need to smack the shit out of that kid. You need to smack the fuck out of him."
Exact same thing over here.
You know.
I mean, I live like 2 minutes from a play area.
Uh-huh.
I can guarantee you will go down there like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You'll see 10-year-olds smoking.
Oh.
And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these kids?
Well, I mean, you're telling me it's a rough environment there. I mean, that's kind of part of the course.
I mean, if you're an adult, yeah, it's up to you if you smoke. I mean, I don't smoke cigarettes, but I like a cigar from time to time.
You know, when I think back to when I was 10, I was a bad kid, man. I was a bad kid, but a lot of it was the environment I was in, you know. You know, like I marvel at the kids now. My kids, you know, I was playing Magic the Gathering I was playing it with my 16-year-old a couple of hours ago. You know, and she enjoys gaming, and she came in and she was asking about comic books and some stuff like that. I mean, the kids are staying younger in this environment as opposed to the environment where I grew up.
I mean, I love the Magic the Gathering cards just for the art. I have one of those old cassette, one of those old square loaf-shaped cassette cases for traveling, and I've got one of those just full of those cards.
Oh yeah. Magic is a great card game, great mechanics, and you know, world-class art. And it's still doing very, very well. And it was one of the originators of the collectible card genre.
It's like your Street Warriors card game. I was actually talking to a guy in a comic book shop, not my local one, but one in the next town over from where I live. And he knew what Street Warriors was, but he didn't know where to get it.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. The funny thing was when Street Warriors first popped out, we had a lot of interest from the UK.
Yeah, I mean,
I sold myself personally at the shows to about 5 good-sized shops out there across the UK. I sold probably a good 200 sets. Easy.
There's not many still available in the UK.
No. I mean, that was 10 years ago.
I mean, honestly, I've been looking for a set myself over here. And the one comic book shop that usually has a shitload of old stuff is called Paradox. Yeah, don't ask. But his store is a royal mess. I mean, he makes the office you're in look tidy. And let's face it, it's not that bad. Yeah.
That's pretty bad. My office is fucking thrashed right now.
Yeah, and he makes that look tidy. And he used to have loads of trading card sets. I remember going in there one week about 6 or 7 months ago, and I saw the Street Warriors pack. I went down to the cash machine to get cash out because he doesn't accept cards. Pain in the ass. By the time I got back, it was gone. I was like, you motherfucker.
Hang on a second. This is interesting. I've got a person that jumped in, and I can't read the name. Hang on, I'm going to add you in. Actually, before I do that, hang on. I'm going to put on the chat, and I'm going to see if you want to go live. Hang on a second. So, do you want to be on the video, or just want to watch and chat? Question mark. Just want to double check real quick. I had a gal last week who jumped on. What was her name? Lyra? I think it was Lyra. Lyra. No, Lyra. It was Lyra because you said it's like L-I-E-R-R-A, Lyra.
Yeah, if it was L-Y, it'd be Lyra.
Yeah, it was
L-I would be Lyra.
Yeah, Lyra. Let's see here. I'm gonna see.
And I can see one of your Convergence characters over your shoulder. I think it's yeah, you're right. No, your left shoulder because it's flipped, isn't it? The camera on this, or is it the right shoulder? I can never tell.
So right over here, it's over my left shoulder. That's actually Azrael. That was the watcher in the very beginning that took care of Felipe in that situation.
Gave him a shave and a haircut extremely close up.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit off the top. Can't say he didn't have it coming.
Yeah, that dude was a piece of work. Okay, so I don't see any response back on the chat. If you don't know how the chat works, if you mouse over to the left, it'll fly out and chat's on the very top. So that way, if you want to communicate and you jump on the chat, if you jump on the stream here, you can also do that if you don't want to be on. So it looks like it's just a photograph on the profile, so he's not showing a video. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep him muted unless he wants or she wants to chime in. Okay, so anyway, let me double check a couple of things here real quick, because one of the things I was toying with doing, let's see here. That was awesome, brother.
I love flipping this little thing.
Yeah, it's you know, it's real easy to Lyra. Yeah, that was her name, Lyra. It's real easy to build up a habit. You know what I mean? You do something like I have friends that'll do stuff like this. They I'll see them first starting off, and they do these little things where they do these tricks with a pen.
Yeah, I know plenty of people who do that.
Yeah, and I watch them when they first start, and I think to myself, watch. This motherfucker is going to get stuck on stupid with that shit every fucking meeting. And then the next meeting, it's a little faster, you know. And then the next meeting, it's like, just fucking going through fingers. And then they're just talking, and you're just getting, like, captivated. It's like watching magic tricks and shit. And then the boss will get pissed off. Could you stop it with the fucking pen? Seriously, just fucking stop.
It's even worse when you get those Spyderco pens. They've got a pen called the Balio, which is essentially a ballpoint pen that's like a balisong.
Oh, great. So you're sitting there flipping like this, and then going.
And the funny thing was, I actually got one as a gift for a friend of mine.
Uh-huh.
And this was back when I was at school, so when the Balio first came out, and he just wouldn't stop flipping it, and it got to the point where the teacher confiscated it.
Oh yeah.
Like,
it becomes like a nervous habit or whatever. You know, you just see people just kind of for days. I had a friend that used to do it with a quarter because he was trying to be a magician, and so he got to the point where he could just flip the coin between his fingers. He got such good dexterity. And I'd sit there and I'd watch them like, man, you're just being a dick, dude, because not a lot of us can do that shit, you know.
And what you probably notice is I'm actually flipping it with my left hand.
I didn't notice that. Are you left-handed?
Yeah, that's why I've got my paracord on my left hand.
Oh, that's interesting. I never even thought about that. Yeah, my paracord's on the right. I didn't even give that any thought, but my watch is on my left.
I don't have a watch at the moment, sadly. I want a chrono.
Yeah.
I want to get a chrono, but they're so expensive.
Yeah, I've had this fucking watch for like, God, so I want to say 7 years.
It's like I keep meaning to get myself a decent set of goggles, but I just can't find any.
Yeah, these goggles, I had to get these from Italy.
I actually looked those up, and if you want to buy them in the UK, they cost about 250 quid.
That sounds about right.
£250 sterling, so about $500.
Oh, that's fucked up. I got mine for $229 US.
If you want something else fucked up, just I'll link you to the site where I get most of my survival gear from. If you just bear with me for a moment.
Yeah, no worries. I'm looking for my phone. I just heard it chime. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's see here. What was chiming on my phone? Oh, good, nothing.
Might have been an email from me from earlier.
Oh,
I sent you an email earlier. I'm like, dude, you're running a bit late today.
Matt Sessions said he has a neck knife. It weighs 2 pounds. Holy shit!
Oh man,
God, Matt, that's fucking huge, dude. What are you talking about? You're gonna herniate your fucking neck, dude.
It could be worse. It could be Johnny Sire have a neck knife. It's the Tahoma field knife.
Fuck, the Tahoma field knife doesn't even weigh 2 pounds. I think that fucker only weighs something like
I
14 ounces or something like that.
Well, I'm putting a link in the chat for you to the place where I get my blades from.
Okay.
What I want you to do is actually look at the new new item section. There'll be a little red thing.
Okay.
That's where I get all my gear from. Now, of import, when you get to the new items, scroll down, you will see Jessica X.
All right.
And look at the UK price for her.
New items. And I'm scrolling down. Yeah, I see some trade neck knives, some going pins. There's a Jessica X. God damn, 70 pounds? Really?
That is about $140 for that knife.
Fuck, I get a Blade HQ for $54.
Now, Valansky World Legal costs about £16.95 or about $30.
That's still about twice. That's about twice.
Over here, we get royally fucked in the ass when it comes to prices for gear.
Well, I think a lot of that has to do with the imports. You know,
yeah,
they gotta add margin on top of that shit so that they can make money.
Not to mention the tax we have. VAT is 20%, so it's 20% of whatever the item costs.
Oh, well, there you go.
On top of the base price. So.
Yep.
I mean, I looked my Maxpedition bag up in the.
Excuse me.
On the UK market, on the same site I just linked you to, in fact, and it was about £110. So yeah, pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But I have to say, having carried the damn thing every day since you sent it over, bloody worth it.
Oh yeah. Their bags are made really good. The new stuff they got coming out.
The only thing I've added to it so far is an enemy pen.
Where'd you get that one?
That actually came from my survival site, Heine Haynes. Now the good thing about that site is orders under £30, you pay £2 post and packaging, which is about $4 maybe.
Okay.
So orders over
That's not terribly bad.
Orders over £30, which I think at current exchange rate is about $50, is free.
That's good. That's very good.
My Pelican case, which has my folding knives in it, cost me £63.95, so probably about $80. So again, we get a little screwed on those again because that's only a Pelican 1300 case.
Wow. Yeah,
But
that does seem a little high.
But I swallowed the cost for one reason, and one reason only: made in America.
Yeah, well, you know what? I mean, the Pelican cases are fucking bomb-proof. Those fuckers are.
No shit.
Those things are made fucking for abuse.
When I got it, I was expecting like this massive box with packing peanuts in it, and they just handed me this box. So I cut it open, and there's no packing, just the case. I was like, "Oh, that's different."
Yeah, that is shit. I mean, you just put a box around the outside so that the surface doesn't get scruffed up or anything. But yeah, that ain't no joke, you know.
I mean, I want to get another one of those for my camera, but it's just not in the budget at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the moment, my budget is pretty much tapped. Which sucks.
Yeah, I was. I just got my paycheck today, and I got, I'm just. It's like between that last one and this one, and the trips and the travel, man, it had me wiped out.
I'm not too surprised with the vacation you took.
Yeah.
That trip to Cali must have been expensive.
Let's see. That trip, the gas was about $200 probably. The daily, I think we spent maybe about $50. A lot of it is. Hang on a second. A lot of it was. Hanging out with my mother-in-law. And she keeps, she pays for a lot of it, when we're down visiting her.
That is one thing you actually get a better price on over there than we do over here, and that's gas. Because over here, I think the price at the moment is like £1.09 per litre. And Brooke's back.
Oh, sorry, Brooke.
I Saw the motherfucker waving. It's like, yep, we know you're back. Or I know you're back. I don't think Rob
Yeah,
knows.
I didn't see it. I was sitting there looking at the other screen. Give me 1 second here.
Yeah, unfortunately, I just had the one screen, which is my laptop.
There you
You've
go.
been ignoring me.
I'm sorry, brother.
He was looking at the other screen.
I had all this shit going on over here. I had like 3 chats going on here. I'm listening to fucking Pinchy over here. You know, I was just going back and forth, man. So.
Man, he threw me under the Greyhound. I had to use something as an American reference there.
Oh, throw me under the bus.
Threw him
It wasn't that bad.
You didn't throw me under the bus. You threw me under the Greyhound.
Greyhound bus.
That
Hang on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna pop open an energy drink here. I got these in lieu of my alcohol. I went to the next destructive beverage, which was energy
Monster?
drink. No, this one is a Rockstar, but it's a Rockstar Boom. Anyway,
Yeah, we get that over here.
Yeah, same here.
yeah. And this
But
one,
me, I prefer Monster.
it's a whipped orange flavor. Hey, Brooke, check this
Yeah.
out. Day before yesterday, me and the boy
Mhm.
made us a right proper fucking spider bite, orange soda and all.
Good on ya.
It was fucking awesome. It was good. What I got was they got this soda brand out here called Jones Soda, and it's
Yeah.
like it's like a small company, relatively speaking, but they make this orange cream soda. So the
Jones
orange
soda, I've
cream,
heard of it.
oh, okay, good. So the orange cream is just like the what do you call those? The ice cream pops, right?
Yeah,
And so when I mixed that with the vanilla ice cream, holy shit, it was fucking amazing. Me and the boy were like this. Me and the boy did like this. We kind of looked at it, then we drunk it, and we were like this. That shit's good. And then we said spider bite.
That same company also makes bacon flavored soda.
Oh.
I think you're right. I've never had it though. I've never had it. I was gonna get some bacon donuts, some bacon flavored maple donuts, and I thought that would have been just fucking amazing.
That sounds legit.
Yeah, because you got the salty, you got the sweet, right? I mean, shit, I don't know about you guys, but like when I have bacon, so like if I'm eating like a big breakfast and I have bacon and sausage and pancakes, I put syrup on all of it. I put the syrup on the whole fucking kit and caboodle.
I mean, earlier on this week, I was feeling really lazy.
Oh,
so
damn
I
it,
I got myself a takeaway, and there's a burger joint near me called Smokies, which does American-style burgers. I was like,
nice.
Which one do I want this time? Because I usually have one that's called the Hogfather, which
sounds good. Bacon.
no, not just bacon. It's pulled pork, bacon, a half pound of beef burger, mature cheddar cheese, and tortilla chips.
Oh, you had me to the tortilla chips. Take that shit off. Everything else was fucking awesome.
And I was like, I like the Hogfather. I was like, that's an okay burger. I'm like, I'm going to try something a little different. And the one I got this week was called the Bucking Bronco, which is pulled pork, mature cheddar, and a half pound beef burger. Okay. And I was like, oh, they put coleslaw on it. I'm like, that's sacrilege. You cannot put that on with pulled pork. I'm like, that. I'd like change the coleslaw and put bacon on it for me, and then we're fine.
You go down south. You go to Texas and areas like that.
They put coleslaw on everything.
Coleslaw. That's legit right there. I mean, that's just fucking that. Especially if you get icy cold, crunchy, really good flavor to it, and you put that with pulled pork on a sandwich. Woo, buddy!
It's like one thing I drink. I've run out now.
Oh, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I prefer this to Coke.
Yep. But check the back of that, and tell me if it has phosphoric acid as one of the ingredients.
Most shit does these days, doesn't it?
Hang on a second.
Most of the brown stuff, yeah.
I hate wearing these things, but I'm going to have to.
Hey, no shame in your game. Come on. This is a no judgment zone. We don't judge shit here.
Yep, phosphoric acid.
All right, so you gotta be careful how much of that you drink, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up drinking Coke, and I drank probably about, God, at my worst, 14 cans a day.
I drink about a can a day myself.
That's not as bad, but still, that's bad because here's the deal: that phosphoric acid fucks with your bones. I didn't know that, but recently I got my fucking bones checked out, and I got bone spurs.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning those. I was like,
Yeah,
the video you mentioned those in, that made me cringe. I was like, ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Phosphoric acid. Phosphoric fucking acid. I found that out probably about 6 months ago. I was at the seminar, and this doctor was talking about it, and I was like this.
Mind blown.
Yeah, I was all, fuck me, you know. I said, ain't this a bitch? Because you can't fix that shit. Once it's fucked, it's fucked.
I mean, there's one guy I used to know, I don't know what happened to him, but he used to go through a 36-pack every day of Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I could dig it.
I was like,
because when I used to work, the
only question I used to have for him was, how do you sleep?
Shit, you know what? With my physiology, caffeine is like a depressant for me. I used to drink a can of Coke before I went to bed. So he might have hyperactivity. Was he always bouncing off the walls? Was his legs always moving and shit?
With the amount of Dr. Pepper he drank, I'm surprised he wasn't bouncing off the ceilings.
You know, I'm telling you, different people process differently. Because, like, there's a lot of pain meds the doctors will give me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's supposed to help you out." That shit's like fucking crank. You know, I take that shit and I'm like this.
Yeah,
just working.
I'd done my chest in last year. Had a bad chest infection. I coughed so hard that I literally ripped a muscle in my chest. And the pain. They gave me Oromorph for it when I went down the hospital. I'm like, bitch, are you sure you just gave me a painkiller? Because I feel about the same as I did.
Oh, the Loratab, you said?
Yeah, they gave me Oromorph, which is like a liquid form of morphine.
Oh, okay. Well, come on, man. If that shit wasn't touching it, fuck. I don't know what to tell you.
The doctor said,
morphine?
He said, right, after this, you're going to have to sit down and we're going to have to wheel you to the X-ray department because you won't be able to walk.
Right.
Half an hour went by. I got called for the X-ray department. They brought a wheelchair over. I said, fuck the wheelchair. I'm walking.
Wow.
He goes, are you sure you can? I'm going, I can still feel the pain in my chest. So that morphine done jack shit.
Well, you might have been hurting so bad that it just couldn't touch it. You know?
It's like, the guy in the X-ray department, he said to me, you shouldn't have been able to walk in here. You were given like 30 milligrams of Oromorph. You should be on your back. I go, no, I'm still standing.
Okay, so here's the question. You don't have to answer this question. It's just the first thing that pops in my mind. At any point when you were younger, did you abuse any kind of opioids like heroin or anything else when you were young?
No, never.
Okay, because sometimes
the weird thing is I have a resistance to most painkillers.
Okay.
The weird thing is, whenever I get a headache, the only thing that touches it is ibuprofen. Weirdly.
No, that's not weird. It's not weird at all. That's how it is for some people. You know, like I metabolize.
What's the painkiller I usually take? Endone. That's it. Well, I'm on painkillers myself, and I'm on Endone. I can't remember how much I'm on, but 10 milligrams of Endone 3 times a day.
Yeah, that's not one I'm familiar with.
Yeah, me neither.
It's a synthetic morphine, basically.
Oh, well, there you go.
So it's kind of like, what's it called? OxyContin. Kind of like that. Because my housemate, the one who's I'll be moving to the States with, assuming the visa process goes smoothly, which it bloody well better, because I do not want to be stuck in the UK, he's had work on his spine.
Ooh.
He's got a titanium cage around his lower lumbar vertebrae, I believe.
Wow.
Because when he was younger, he came off a motorcycle. Now, the ironic thing, he is also a chief neuro-orthopedic surgeon. And that's the job he's going to be doing in Queens, obviously.
Nice.
But for him to operate, he's on 50 milligrams of tramadol.
Oh, no tramadol.
Twice a day.
Wow.
And honestly, I've taken that in one situation, and I don't know how he functions on it, because it knocked me out like a light. Didn't affect much in terms of killing pain, but it knocked me out.
Yeah, it just makes you not be able to focus on the pain.
Yeah, it's like 1 minute you're feeling the pain, the next thing it's all fuzzy.
Yeah. That warm fuzzy cocoon, as they described it, which I never feel. I never get that. So when I was dealing with my back pain before, they were like, "Here, try the Lortabs." I'm like, "All right, that's fine." I tried that, but then it was like speed for me. I just would sit down and work, and I'd have these crazy lucid dreams, and I just couldn't sleep on it. And so they were like, okay, well, they tried different things, and finally I just said, fuck it. So now the only meds I take is gabapentin, and the gabapentin does a pretty good job of mitigating the pain. But recently, I don't know what I did. I did something, though. The pain has changed substantially. It used to be a hot dagger strike that would start at the top of the thigh and strike down.
Now that I can picture being a nightmare.
And now it's like 50 hornets that travel that same path, just a lot slower. And it's like they're just attacking the leg all the way down, and it just that one sucks.
That sounds excruciating.
Yeah, it's a fucking and it happens when I go to lay down. Like I can sit like this, so I can sit here with you guys, and I could do this till like 5 o'clock in the morning. But the minute I go upstairs and I lay down, even if I go on the side or I drape my leg over the side of the bed or whatever, there it is. It just hits, and then it keeps me up fucking almost all night, you know? So I've been fucking exhausted lately.
I mean, as you know, Rob, I damaged my knee when I was younger, when I was in my teens. I actually done that cycling, actually.
Sorry.
I actually damaged my right knee. My left knee cycling, my right one falling down some stairs. Oh, should I fallen, i.e. pushed down some stairs by someone at my school. The right knee still plays up every now and then, still aches from time to time. It's just something I deal with. The left knee, when I damaged it on my bike, I didn't have a first aid kit or anything like that because I didn't have common sense back then. I was about 16, 17 at the time. Just didn't have the common sense. I ended up riding home 3 miles with a gashed open knee.
That sucks.
About the only thing I had is I stopped off at a golf course on the way and had a band-aid put on it, and I just rode home on a push bike with that.
I had a story. This is probably too bright in here to see it. I think if I pivot it just right, though.
Yeah, I can just about see the diagonal scar on the arm.
Let's see. That's right over. Let's see if I can get it here. Is this? Yeah, right here. Okay, so let me get it turned this way to the point, and then there you go. See that circle right there?
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, that was the whole thickness of my arm. And I told a story time a long time ago where my brother loosened a bolt on my front tire, and we had
the road rash.
Yeah.
The road rash story.
Yep. And then I went down, and I just had nothing but black. It was just all black from the damn road, and I was like, "Fuck me, this hurts," you know.
I mean, I swear, when I was younger, I must have been really lucky because I've been hit by cars while on push bikes, God knows how many times.
Wow.
And I mean, one time, some fool was backing out of their driveway. I was actually riding on the pavement at the time. I had right away. And they just backed right into me. I went right over the back of their car. And
see here in the States, you'd have been like, "I'm paid now, motherfucker."
Now, I swear, the look on the owner's face when I just got up and dusted myself, I was like, they just went white as a sheet.
You should have been like, "My neck!" My neck! My dick! Oh, you broke my dick! Oh!
Unfortunately, that wouldn't work in the UK.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
I mean, the benefit system in the UK is so bad. There was a recently they've changed the benefit system over here, like last couple of years. And when they first started changing it over, I was actually talking to someone, and a veteran had actually gone in who had had both legs amputated at the knee. He was not only was he refused benefits, he was told he had to check into the job centre every week and get a job.
Damn. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I know my cat's around the house somewhere, but I don't know where at the moment. Probably upstairs asleep.
My dog is around somewhere.
Which is funny because usually I'm the one that's asleep at this time of the day.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot. It's really late for you right now.
No, it's really early for me right now because it's actually 5 a.m.
Oh shit. Oh, that's right.
Is that all? 5 a.m.
Ah, shit. Fuck. Sleep. Who needs fucking sleep?
Sleep? What the hell's that?
Sleep? Shit. Isn't that what happens when you die? That's the shit that happens when you die. I mean, life is to be fucking live. I mean, you gotta walk around like this.
That's what the carer at my school used to say. The one who used to look out for me. He used to say you can sleep when you're dead.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that's a good saying. I'm gonna pinch that.
Yeah, it works well. It works well until you get fucking old. Then when you get fucking old, it's like...
Oh, no, because my granddad's in like his 80s and he still won't settle down. He's got heart conditions.
I need my nap. When I'm old, I'll tell you guys what, when I'm fucking old as dirt, I'm going to take advantage of that shit. I'm going to be inside of a restaurant, and I'm going to be like, I'm going to take a nap right here. I'm going to sleep right in the fucking booth. And dare them motherfuckers to fuck with me. They'll be like, oh, he's just old. Let him sleep there. It's okay.
Really? I thought in your case it'd be where's my senior citizens discount?
Oh, I tried that already. I tried that because I got all this gray and shit. And so I go, hey, do I get a discount? And they're like, how old are you? I'm 66. And they're like, you're not 66. I was like, oh, you're a sweet one, aren't you? You're a sweet one. I think you're kind of shining sweet on me. I'm married, though. You can't do that to me. I'm 60. I'm 60. What did I say? I'm so old. I forgot how old I told you I was.
Yeah, you can probably see my little ratty beard on the camera.
Yeah, but it's fucking red. There ain't no. I don't see any gray in that shit.
Nah, ginger actually.
I'm still trying to grow parts in mine.
You know.
It's taking
come on, guys. Seriously, come the fuck on, okay? Until you guys can rock that shit, look. I got gray hair on my balls.
Dude,
so...
it's taken me like 6 months to get this far.
I got gray fucking hair on my balls, in my nose, my fucking ear. I pulled a hair out of my fucking ear, and it was white. And I said, "Son of a bitch, I'm old. God damn it." I have white hair coming out of my fucking eyebrows.
I wouldn't say it's because you're old. I'd say it's because you've seen some shit.
No, yeah, that's true.
It's called
part of it's because I have fucking kids too. You know what I mean? So
kids, the instant white hair.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
I mean, for Christ's sakes, one of the kids I used to go to school with, when he was 11, he had dark brown hair. By the time he was 16, his hair was pure white. And everyone used to go, "Motherfucker, you been hanging out with ghosts again?"
I know, right? Shit.
Like,
now that you brought that up, fuck, I'm gonna be really fucked because I'm gonna go ghost hunting and shit. I'm gonna be opening a door and it'll be like fucking Casper jacking off or something, and it's gonna go instant white every fucking where, and they're gonna be like, "What happened? I found out why motherfucker's hair gets white. It's called ghost jizz. I had ghost jizz all up in here and shit." So, they'll be like, "What happened?" I had a bad experience. I don't want to talk about it.
That's what I used to love when I used to go camping when I was a teenager as well.
Uh-huh.
Just me and a friend used to go camping up to middle of nowhere, and we used to go to all these fucking really abandoned buildings and shit.
Nice. There you go. me check on the dog real quick here. Oh, damn it.
Nazi Pooch has arrived.
Yeah, the problem right now, she might not be with us for very much longer. So, you see she's got this black tape around her neck here?
Yeah.
She somehow injured herself right here, and she's got her salivary gland is just filling up. So she had this huge, hard lump on her neck, and I was like, uh-oh, dog got cancer, but then she scratched it, and the fluid that came out this morning was all clear. And so I knew what it was. I was like, oh, great. So I started researching it. They got to actually cut her open, take out the salivary gland, heal her up, and then 4 days of her with the, cone of shame and all that good stuff. And it's like, the estimates that I've heard so far is like $15,000. To which I was like this. I love my dog, but Daisy, you're gonna die. Cause I ain't got $15,000.
Damn,
for a fucking dog.
I can just hear a lot of people names now saying in the background, "Damn, that's cold."
You know what though? I don't have $15,000. I mean,
and
come on,
it's part of nature.
15 grand is expensive.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. But my friend Colin did have an idea, so I'm gonna chase it down. So we have the 4th of July, so I can't do anything until Tuesday. But on Tuesday, I'm gonna call.
Independence Day.
That's right. That's right. Independence from you, motherfuckers. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Time to blow something up.
Oh, we are. I'm gonna blow the fuck up out of the sky. But my friend
pig heads.
That's actually something that pisses my neighbours off because I celebrate the 4th of July.
I can't blow up a pig head. In fact, remind me about the pig head in a second. Let me just finish it on dog thing. So my friend said, call up the universities where they have the vets, the guys that are learning how to be vets,
That's
right?
Not a bad idea.
And tell them, hey, I got a dog for you guys to fucking guinea pig on. You know what I mean? And if she dies, oh fuck, that sucks. But she lives, fucking outstanding, right? Here, go ahead. Go ahead. So I'm gonna chase that lead down and hit up all of the different things and see if one of these things that are teaching these future vets, if they're willing to take her and do that. It's a pretty involved operation. So you'd think a student would be like, ooh, yeah, that sounds good. I want to do it. Yeah, give me the doggy. It's like. It seems like they'd be all excited for that shit.
You just got to make sure it's not one of the psychotic students.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck, if it is, it is. I mean, $15,000, shit, I'd hand it over to fucking John the Butcher. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, you send a Daisy and you get a Frankenpooch back.
Hey, I'm not opposed to it. Half the pets that I had with my wife, like I would literally go into the thing, like the animal shelters, and I would find a most depraved, fucked up, savage-looking fucking animal in there. We had a cat. We called it the lion cat. The cat's head was so fluffed up permanently because it had been so mangled, and it had scars on its face, and it was like, Argh. But I was like, hey, that motherfucker right there. My wife's like, why? I'm like, that fucker got personality. I want that cat, And so we got the lion cat, which we affectionately named Putty Duddy. And we had the Putty Duddy at home, and this cat had weird shit with his head. Like, it wouldn't drink water from the bowl. Like, it would drink water like this. It'd stick its hand in, and it would lick its hand. Stick it in, and lick its fucking hand. I was like, damn. Some serious shit happened to this cat. The cat would never eat in the daylight. Like, all day long, this cat was, like, invisible. You never saw the cat.
It was a Dracula cat.
Yeah, as soon as the sun came down, boom. Just sitting there looking at you, I'm like, hey, you hungry now? And it'd just sit there.
And I swear, Rob, I'm going to kill you one of these days because I've been looking into getting WoW now, but I was like, since watching you play last week, I was like, oh, those Pandarans look cool. I'm going to have to look into playing this. I'm like, motherfucker.
Well, Rob. You know what? I mean, look, dude, it's like this. If you have,
I've done it again.
Shit. Look at it this way. The Loot Crate stuff is fun. Okay, don't get me wrong. Loot Crate's cool, but we have all of, like, 15, 20 minutes of, oh, wow, that's cool. And then we have a whole bunch of these fucking little, knickknacks laying around, right? Whoop-de-fucking-do. Well, you could take that same $20 that you put towards Loot Crate
And spend it on Warcraft.
Put it towards Warcraft.
Now,
and then that way you can occupy your time until the cows come home.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, I'm trying to bide my time on it because it's a little awkward to change account regions.
Yeah.
Like, if I got a Battle.net account now, I could change account regions, but I would have to start all over again on World of Warcraft.
Right.
So I'm trying to wait until I find out what happens with the move.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. You don't want to invest a whole lot of time in building up a character and then go, oh man, you know. Especially if there's people that you play with and you build. It's kind of like just like this. You build relationships with people online, but it's different. You know what I mean? So I highly recommend it for folks that have just a lot of time on their hands and they're like.
Yeah. And I definitely have too much free time.
Yeah, you're like, I'm fucking bored. I want something to do. But I don't want to spend a shit ton of fucking money.
You were meant to. I was meant to remind you about Pigheads.
Oh yeah. Thank you. So Matt Session, is the first person to take advantage of the Pighead donation.
Oh yeah, I saw that on your site earlier on. I was like, I'm going to take advantage of that 1 month.
Yeah. So what's interesting is. He put a lot of time into thinking up the name for the pig because if you put the $15 in, right? Not only do you get the credit for it, that's going to be you're going to get a shout out on Instagram, shout out on Facebook. You're also going to be in the video in the very beginning. I'm going to say, this is due to donations by Matt, and I'll have like his name and whatever. I mean, it's up to you guys how much information you want. Some people might say, "Motherfucker, don't put my name in because I'm gonna name this pig something fucked up." Somebody might name it something nasty like Hillary's rotten crotch or something, or Trump's racist cock. I mean, it's one of those things where I don't care. Somebody donates. I get the fucking pig, and they're like, "This is the name we fucking want." I'm gonna say it.
Well, you've seen my videos. I'm hardly safe for work content.
I look at it like, man, it's like this.
It's like, motherfucker, I speak my mind.
Yeah, if it's your show, it's your videos. It's your rules. Now, whenever I go, like I just did that podcast the other day where I got interviewed, and I asked him before I got on it. I said, "Look, man, I'm in your house." What's the rules on language and stuff? 'Cause I know some people don't care for the language, and they're like, "Oh no, dude, just fuck, dude, fuck me, you." And I'm like, "All right, sweet,"
One thing I did forget to mention earlier, when you keep doing the sign out like that really pisses my housemate off because he's Scottish.
Oh yeah, you know what?
I've made a point. But that is actually an insult from.
I know. I found out.
French Crusades.
Yeah, I found that out.
When they used to chop the archer's fingers off.
Yeah, so now,
And here, that means fuck you, here.
Yeah.
It means the same here, but I'll still use it anyway.
Yeah. So, I make it. So
I would prefer that for fuck you, to be
Yeah, that's kind of the universal, but I out of respect, I have made a conscious effort to try not to do this, but there's sometimes I'll just have so much on my mind. Like recently, now when I do my outro, I do, if you like it, if you subscribe, tell your friends fucking far and wide. Until next time, please be good to each other. And I do this, right? And I try my best to do that, but every so often,
kind of like how I emulated that on my videos when I say and remember, be good to each other.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean that's just kind of a universal thing. I think if more people shared that fucking sentiment, we'd have a fucking better world, right? If people.
It's kind of my way of putting a bit of the angry jackalope in my channel.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I'm completely good as long. I think the only time I would draw the line on anybody talking about the angry jackalope if it was like really hate fueled or really racist. I think at that point I'd be like, okay, come on, we could joke about shit, but there's certain things that I would be like, that's not cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like now, if somebody's
a good example actually is someone I knew from my comic shop. Actually, you notice I pointed you out in a few of my videos. I go, dude, when are you going to do an angry jackalope review? I'm like, motherfucker, I can't review the angry jackalope. He's like one of my closest friends on YouTube.
Yeah. Well,
I can't review the motherfucker because I'm too biased.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that's kind of a weird thing too. I mean, how do you, it's like a channel is so subjective. You know what I mean? The only thing that I say is if I'm sitting there and I'm saying, check this guy's channel out, it's because he's a lot like me. You know what I mean? Or we have shared ideology, or we have shared passion. You know what I mean? And I have no problem giving shouts out to anybody. In fact, I've had probably 3 or 4 people along the way that said, "Hey, can you mention my channel?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I didn't get a chance to make a video for you before I went on vacation.
Yeah, I remember you shouted me out in the stream a couple of weeks back.
Yeah. But
and a matter of fact,
these streams, I mean, come on, these streams can go fucking 2-3 fucking hours. You know what I mean?
I remember, I think that was actually the same stream that Brooke called me a little bugger because I don't have Facebook.
Yeah, it probably was. It probably was. But I mean, it wasn't. Nothing was said in meanness or anything.
But, hey, I know, Brooke. It wasn't said in meanness. Because hey, you're an Angry Jackalope subscriber. I don't think you even know what meanness is.
Yeah, I mean, most.
I do.
I think most people just kind of respect the channel enough to, get on and this format right here. I mean, I don't know anybody else that does a live stream opens it completely up for fucking anybody to just swing by and say hi.
I honestly can't think of anyone. It's like last week I was trying to get the stream to work and it just would not work for love more money. I was like, motherfucker, I was setting like computer up all day and you don't want to work. And
I told you in email, dude, don't stress. It's not like I'm not gonna keep doing this shit. You know what I mean?
I got the email on like the Monday. I'm like, oh, he actually noticed.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? I actually had to step back for a minute. I was thinking to myself, hang on a second. Why am I sounding surprised that Rob noticed? He notices most of the stuff I do.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a video on my channel which you have not commented on.
Well, I didn't comment on the other knife, the flipper that you had. I was about to. I watched the video, but I got pulled away. So, I think the one thing that most people don't understand, specifically about me, is I don't have just one thing that I do. I've got the day job. The day job, though, doesn't really end. So, like the day job, I'm pretty much tethered to the phone. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of times where an alert might come through.
Yeah. You've seen what state my phone's in at the moment.
Oh, the crack from the door.
Not only did it crack the tempered glass, it shattered the screen as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can tell from the pictures on my Google Plus, but
yeah, I saw it.
The way the camera flashes, you can actually see the spider webbing on the screen.
Yep.
I was like, that done my head in.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm gonna share a little bit of our back and forth. I think it's good for most people to understand this. We tend to take a lot of the painful, hard shit that we go through really kind of comes right to the forefront, and we tend to fixate on it. And
I'm definitely guilty of that.
Yeah, kind of not really relish it, but it's like kind of bathe in it, And the problem is that's something that society has conditioned us for, right? Like it's like, oh, shit happens, blah 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 blah. It's like, but what people don't get told on a regular basis is when you're at that shitty moment, you need to start thinking back. Well, not only that, you need to think back to the good things because, you could tell yourself, oh, it could be worse, and that's true. 9 times out of 10, that's true. But at the same time, easier thing to do, and this is
turn this around.
Well, no, not even that. So let's say, for example, let me think today. Let me find some shitty stuff that happened today. So today, one of my good friends. I was trying to get in touch with one of my really good friends. He kind of fell off the planet. I was trying to call him for like 2 weeks. And then I get him on the phone, and the guy is just going through shit. I mean, he's just going through hella shit, and I feel horrible for him because he's like a brother to me, and I hate when bad shit happens to good people. And so I'm sitting there, and I'm just lending an ear, and I'm listening to him and stuff, and the whole time I'm just feeling kind of helpless because he's in Idaho and I'm here. And if I had lived nearby him, I could probably alleviate some of the problems that he's got and help him out. And so I got really upset about that, and I kind of took some of that into me. And then I had to stop and say, you know what? He's a grown man. He's good. He can handle this. He'll get through this. No big deal. But then I started thinking, okay, so think about all the good stuff that I got going on. You know, it's like I could sit there like the video where I talked about how I started being more concerned about my weight because I couldn't get on the fucking ride over in Harry Potter. And I could wallow in that, and I could say, oh my God, yeah, you know, fuck, it's my fault. I'm a fat fuck, blah blah blah. But
I think that's one of the ones that had one of my most endearing comments, actually.
What's that?
I can't remember what the comment was. Now I'm gonna have to go back and look at that video.
Oh, okay, yeah. But my point is, I could sit here now and eat these Funyuns and stuff because here's the deal. I'm now working out with my son, even though I hurt, and that kind of put a damper in the whole workout routine with the back started just fucking going crazy.
Oh yeah, there it is.
But,
you may be big, Rob, but your heart matches. At least you ain't a shorty like me. I mean, damn, I'm only 5'5".
Oh, that's right. Now I remember that. That's right. That's right. But it's like this. Look, even a statement like I'm 5'5", right? Compare yourself to Brooke. Brooke would say, "Motherfucker, I'd be happy to be 5'5" if I can go run around the block." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always in just trying to figure out ways.
Perspective.
Can I interrupt for a second?
Jump on him, brother.
But would you believe? I mean, okay, maybe when I was younger, or like really young, in 6, 7, I would have thought, oh, it'd be great to run around and all that sort of shit.
Right.
But I've never, from what I can tell in the last 20 years, I've never once thought to myself, fuck, I'd love to go run around. You know, I'm content with where I am when it comes to the wheelchair and that, you know?
Yeah, see? There you go. There you go.
The downside
plus,
of being able to run around in Australia is everything can kill you.
Well, they still can fucking kill him because he's in a fucking chair. They might creep up and fucking assassinate him from the back and he won't see it coming. You know what I mean?
The advantage is
motherfucker, you got to catch me first.
Look, my point is this. Brooke is a perfect fucking example. Brooke is a perfect example of what I'm talking about, right? If anybody has a fucking reason to have a grumpy fucking day, dude, watch the video on the fucking dialysis. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen Brooke grumpy in any of your streams. It's like...
No, I don't ever... He's fucking cool, man, Luke. I love having a fucker on because, fuck.
Hello, this is the first time I've been sober on your show.
Really? Come on, you can't get that drunk. You told me you can't get that drunk. Don't bullshit me.
Hey, at least I can try.
Yeah, exactly. I actually remember you saying that you cannot get drunk.
But he tries. He tries. He gets an A+ for fucking effort.
He gets an A+ for effort because he drinks himself sober.
There you go. Fucking A. Look, my point is this. There's too much. What's up?
Isn't it supposed to be up here?
Yeah, it is. It is. But I can't do it right now. You want to fuck with it, you can. You want to try it? Here, we can try it again. She took the bandage off, right?
Yeah, she took
the
bandage off.
I'm gonna do this. We're gonna work together. I'm gonna hold her fucking arms like this.
Oh, God.
Okay? And then I'm gonna hold her head like...
Oh, she's freezing.
Hey, don't bite me. Don't bite me. Settle down. Settle down. Settle down. We're taking this off of you, dum-dum. Taking this off of you, dummy. There you go. All right, where's the bandage? The bandage is gone, huh?
Yeah, she took it off.
You took the bandage off, stupid. Hey, where you going? You think we're done? You think we're fucking done? Here, I wonder if you guys can see this shit. I'm gonna put it up here. See if you guys can see it. Let me tilt the fucking head back. Okay, let me turn her. Oh, get your hand off me, Hitler. Get your fucking hand off me, Hitler. Stop fucking around. There
Yeah, I see it.
You see it right down there?
Just about.
Yeah, it's a little pink spot right down there.
Yeah.
She's sig hailing you again.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
You see it? Oh, damn, you're a dummy.
She's scratching at it, right?
Yeah. You know what? Maybe go from the bottom and wrap it up over the top of her head.
I think we're gonna need new ones. This thing is like.
Well, okay. You know where it's at?
It's on the table.
It's on the table. See, this is kind of indicative of the shit I go through.
And now she sits still.
All the time.
She's like, oh, the bandage is going away. I can sit still now.
Yeah, she's like, oh, he's not focusing on me. You know what I mean?
Now, when it comes to my patches on my bag, I actually swapped out the black one to the red.
Uh-huh.
But the only two I actually seem to get questions about are the two round ones that I have.
Yep. Yeah, you would.
And people are always saying, what does the Latin say? I'm going, I don't have a clue.
Oh, so the
only one I seem to remember is Nikid Malice, never give in to misfortune.
Right. And then the At Vincit Mori means victory or death. That's the one.
That's
and then the other one that's on the thing is we stand against the darkness. On the Michael one.
The Michael one's actually my favourite one because it has a dragon on it.
Yeah.
Fuck her. It's gonna just go this way. See if she takes this shit off.
I don't think it can.
See if she takes this off. We're gonna need scissors.
Sure
it's not tight. I don't have it tight. Loose.
Just be careful.
Go.
Just be careful you don't leave a little white patch at the front of her. She'll think she's a priest.
Yeah, I think this is gonna work. Can you still open your mouth? Yeah, open your mouth. Open. Okay, just checking. You can open your fucking mouth. Don't get all fucking mad at me. It's your fucking fault, stupid. Here, cut that right there. There we go. All right, so now we'll put this like this, nice and gentle like, and then I'll show the world the hard hitting the dog. Oh my God, what's going on here?
She's like, I was in a motorcycle accident, my neck hurts.
Oh my God, fucking help me. Take her, get her out of here. Fuck me. I'll tell you.
She's probably thinking, I'll get you back, I'll piss on your pillow.
Fuck. Oh my Lord. You know what's funny is the reason we don't have cats, like I love cats. In fact, I wanted to get me a Sphinx. You know, they got these Sphinx cats that are like...
Those are the ones that have no fur.
Yeah, they're bald. They're bald. I want to get one so I can go out in public and say, yeah, I got a bald pussy at home. Right? But they're fucking awesome cats, right? But anyway, I wanted to get one. And like I said, I get these rescue cats, right? Well, anytime I get a girl cat, like the cat gets all possessive over me. So we had this cat. Cat died now. Lived with us for a long time. But in my office, I have two chairs. There's two workstations in the red office, okay? So there's this desk, excuse me, and then there's another desk over there. Well, my wife used to have a computer over on that side. She never usually came in, though. Okay, but the cat would sit over there. Yeah, the cat would be on that chair, and she'd curl up, and she'd be all happy, and she'd just stare at me, and I'd reach over and I'd pet her from time to time. Uh-oh, somebody just came in. Who is this? Oh, Jeremiah. Okay, hang on, Jeremiah. Let me get you,
The wife comes in and the cat gets pissed.
Well, so check this out. So, hang on a second. Let me do this, show and broadcast, and then I can go ahead and I'll turn the sound on. Let's see.
Damn, that's a big fish on that picture.
Jeremiah, you there? Let's see. Maybe not.
Maybe
you might
not.
have to do. Maybe, oh wait.
You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
All right, so you're in the stream. I'm going to finish this story up real quick here. So, my wife comes and shoos the cat off the fucking chair, right? The cat gives her a look like, bitch, seriously? This is my motherfucking spot. And my wife's looking at her, and my wife gives the cat a look like, bitch, seriously? This is my fucking house, you know? And so they have this kind of quasi-pissing contest for a second. The cat looks at her and takes a shit on the floor, okay? And my wife goes, babe, the cat just looked at me and took a shit. I'm like, oh, you're totally blowing this out of proportion. The cat didn't look at you maliciously, said fuck you, and took a shit. So I cleaned it up, right? I cleaned it up. Wife comes in the next day. Cat's on the chair again, okay? She goes, babe, watch. The cat fucking hates me. I said, the cat doesn't hate you. The cat just spends a lot of time with me, okay? She shoos the cat off, and the cat goes, meow, right? And I'm like, see, you pissed the cat off. That's not a nice way to get the cat off the chair. You straight pushed her ass off the chair. She's like, whatever. So she sits down. Now I'm watching the cat. Okay, I'm watching this fucking cat now. Like, I'm like looking at her like this. The cat's not even looking at me. The cat's looking right at my wife. And Irene looks at the cat. They look at each other. They lock eyes, and the cat turns around and takes a shit again. And I said, damn, that cat fucking ate you. I said, that cat fucking ate you. So she's
Shit.
like,
Well, you could have said, shit happens.
you know. So after that, you know, when that cat died, she's like, no more cats. Because every time, I said, no, all you got to do is get a boy cat. Then we're good. You know, because then the boy cat will fall in love with you, and, you know, it'll be great. Because the cat would piss in the bed. The cat would go up on the bed, find her spot on the bed, and the cat pissed all up and down the bed.
That's one vindictive pussy.
Yeah. And so my wife's all, okay, no, cat's got to be outside. I'm like, all right, whatever. So anyway, Jeremiah, welcome to the fucking show. I saw earlier you wanted to jump on and stuff, so welcome.
Yeah, thank you, man. I've been following you for a little bit. I just found you, I don't know, probably about 4 weeks ago, and I've loved your show ever since. I've been trying to catch up on everything.
Awesome. I'm glad. I'm always happy when somebody stumbles on my crazy shit and they actually enjoys it.
The one video I seem to rewatch a lot actually is the M4X one.
Yeah.
With the playground set being ripped to shreds.
Yep. That was probably one of the hardest videos I've ever done.
That's my favorite one.
That was hard. And even all the post-production that went into that.
Actually,
I think
no, I tell them my favorite one
day.
the Angel Stories.
Oh, yeah. The story times were one of the first ones that kind of got interesting, and I thought, oh, people are going to fucking hate these. And it was surprising how many people actually liked the story times. So
I'm still waiting for another cooking.
The cooking one. I know. I was waiting for you, Brooke.
Angry jackalope cooking.
That shit. That was a fun one. That was a fun one, and the food was actually really good too. So
introducing cooking with the M4X.
You know, and it was funny is that cooking one I used the Toma field knife on, and it actually worked really good for like a camp cooker. So I mean, I sat there and chopped up everything, no problem. Infrax Punisher is a little stubby. It might not. You know what? I actually have to test it again. Oh my lord, zombie tools. The Sharkalope is probably thin enough that it could cut things nice for cooking. It's just a little long, you know.
Really, zombie tools? You need to do this right. Make a jackalope knife.
Well, you know what's funny is they've got. I've been actually giving those guys fucking a mountain of shit for the past year and a half now. I'm like, look, guys, I've been evangelizing your shit, and you guys almost got it right with the fucking Sharkalope. You almost got it right, you know. And they laugh right back at me. They're like, oh well, you know, I don't know. And they got like a little, they got their own little bushcraft knife they're coming out with. So I'm kind of like, you know what, that might end up being the one. Like they got, what do they got? They got a little Persian fighting knife I might get to do some stuff with also.
Oh, I'd love to get a zombie tools knife, but I don't think it'd get through UK customs.
Yeah, probably not.
It's too post-apocalyptic looking.
Yeah.
I want to see them do a double bit axe.
That would be cool. That'd be cool. They've done a couple of pretty good axes. Like they got the Traumahawk and they got the Kraken. So it'd be interesting if they could do one with two heads on it. That would be neat. Yeah. Like you're talking like them fucking big ass Viking fucking blade here and a blade here, right? Yeah.
I used to have one of those on my wall.
Yeah, I haven't had any of those. You know, one of the viewers was telling me to get a Cold Steel mace. So they have this old fucking war mace with a big gnarly fucking head on it, and they're like, bash a fucking frozen pig head with that, and I'm like, that might not be a bad idea, you know?
Just make sure it's frozen. I actually had to explain to one of my subscribers why you use frozen pig heads.
God, I did one thawed and I got shit all up in my eyes and stuff. It was horrible. I don't ever want to do a thawed one again. That was horrible. Yeah,
he said, I like frozen a little green when you cut that bloody elk's head in half.
Oh God.
I love that video.
I thought, you know what? I was like, I'm going to hell for this shit. I'm going to hell for this one. I was like, I know motherfuckers are going to be bent. They're going to be so fucking mad. And it was the opposite. Do more of that. I'm like, you guys are sick as fuck. You guys are fucking gnarly.
I can't remember. I know we commented on that video, but I can't remember what my comment was. I think it was something to the tune of, that was really fucking cool. Do it again.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I had to. Oh man, if I would have showed you guys the raw, holy shit! Like it got really twisted in a couple of spots. Like I was seriously like, dude, this is not gonna make it into YouTube.
The jackalope jack-o'-lantern.
When I was taking off the antlers and stuff.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh Lord, talk about a bloody mess that shit was making. I'm sitting there just, and the fucking neighbor is watching me the whole time, and I'm like, I'm gonna go. Fuck, this guy's gonna call the fucking police on me. I'm just sitting there chopping at the fucking horns because the horns did not want to come out, you know. And so finally, I just said like this. I said, "Fuck it," and I went like this, and it split the head completely in half. Then I put my hand right like this, and pulled that, and that just had blood all up over me and shit. It was a bloody fucking mess, you know. And so then I'm like, yeah, I got these fucking antlers. What am I gonna fucking do now? And
well,
I
at least
said,
it was Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, and I did it with the Jessica X, and I figured Chris over at Prepared Mind would really appreciate it. And I think if I was a fly on the wall at his house, I bet you he was cringing like a motherfucker. He's probably like this. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Speaking of Chris, I think the first video of yours I saw was the SCHF. I can't remember what number it is. The survival knife with
yeah, it's the boot knife.
What was it you called it? The pig sticker. The pig sticker.
Yeah, the pig sticker. Yeah, that's right here. That's right here.
I was going to say, you still got that bad boy.
Yeah, it's right here. So this is, I kept it because,
that's the one.
Yeah,
that's the blade that I first saw on your channel.
That's right. And he was like, yeah, I have no need for this. He goes, this doesn't fit anything on my channel. And he said, would you review it? I said, shit, does a bear take a shit in the woods? Fuck yeah, send it to me. So he sent it to me. Then I sent him the footage, and he's like, can I edit this and do stuff? I said, do whatever the fuck you want. And the footage of him responding to it,
that was hilarious.
That was
priceless. Because you know that shit wasn't acting. You know he wasn't acting. He was literally like,
motherfucker, the day that video went up, I literally spent the whole day going through the rest of your videos.
That's good. I'm glad.
I think that was actually one of the first videos I saw of yours as well, to be honest.
It was the first one I saw, and I literally spent the entire day going through his videos. I was like, I've got to subscribe to this motherfucker. I like his style.
Yep. Chris, you know what's funny is, Chris is a really, really cool dude. And when I talk to him on the phone, we talk just like this. I mean, motherfucker this, motherfucker that. I mean, he's enlightened. He's enlightened, and he's a real mellow cat. But at the same time, man, he holds a lot of shit in. He holds a lot of shit in. You know
I would kind of just love to see him cut loose on a video.
Oh, I think his early videos, like his really, really early videos he did, that's what I've heard. I haven't gone back to look. But I just know when I talk with him, he's still a cool motherfucker, but he's different. He's different.
I mean, down to channels I subscribe to.
One day. We should get him on one of these videos.
Oh yeah, totally. Actually, that would be fun. I'd be really interested to see, like, John from Wingman 115. What you see is what you get. So how he is on his videos, that's how he is. Chris holds a lot in. He doesn't. He's like very, very kid friendly on his videos. You know what I mean?
I mean, for me, this is an unusual situation because usually I'm behind the camera, not in front of it.
Right.
So yeah, it's an unusual situation for me. But in terms of channels I subscribe to, I've got Prepared Mind 101.
Right.
I watch pretty much every single video he puts out. Survival on Purpose.
Oh, that's the fucking guy I've been trying to remember. That's the guy with the hat, right?
Brian, Survival on Purpose, that usually has a skunk appear in his videos at some point. All the log top stuff.
Yep.
We all juggle knives.
Yep.
Subscribe to him. I've because of the size of his channel, I've only had a few of my comments replied to with him. Same with Prepared Mind 101. And when that happened, I was like, wait, I had to do a double take. I was like, did I just have a comment from Chris? I was like, motherfucker. Didn't expect that. Scalagrin.
Yeah. Yep, Scalagrin.
Cutlery Lover.
Yep.
Of course, you.
Yep. Yep.
You're the only one who actually replies to any of my shit.
Well,
Probably
you know
Rob.
what? I always make a point, and I know there's going to come a point as the channel grows that it's going to be, harder and harder and harder and harder. But I always try to make a point, no matter what the comment. Like, sometimes people will comment some really bizarre shit, and I kind of look at it and I go,
What the?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I should entertain this motherfucker. I'll just give him a thumbs up. Thumbs up and keep going, But I always try to. I mean, I look at it this way. You guys don't have to leave a comment. You guys don't have to fucking subscribe. You guys could watch and come back or do whatever. But if you take time out to say something, I just feel it's fucking common courtesy to at least reply back and, thank you and go from that point of view. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think
I
since
just watched
subscribing,
your,
I've commented on every video. I think.
I only just watched your EMP one actually just this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Talking about your EMP one, and I was going to comment on it with a couple of things, but I thought, no, that might twist a few, nutsacks, and I didn't want to.
It's like grow a nutsack twist.
Yeah. Yeah, I debated. I really, really debated putting that video out. But, like I said, I was on that podcast, and those guys asked me some pretty fucking pointed questions, and it got me thinking about stuff. And when I was thinking about it, I said, holy shit, that thought connects those dots that I couldn't make a connection with before, And then I thought, well, fuck, I could just throw it out as a what if. You know what I mean? And
I mean, like your footage on the Pulse Attack videos, the one with the guy who got shot in the leg.
Yeah.
As well as him getting put down near the end of the video and walking on it. If you actually look, the amount of blood that is actually on his jeans for where he got shot is unrealistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got your femoral artery right there.
Right. Yeah, he would have been fucking. They would have been carrying a dead body.
I mean, no joke.
Hang on a second.
With really small knife, it bleeds a lot more.
Yeah, hang on a second. What were you saying, Jeremiah? I'll turn you up a little bit.
Really got hit with an quote unquote assault rifle. A 223 556 in that leg. There would have been a chunk missing, at least the size of your fist, from where he got hit. Leg bone would have been broke, like you guys said. The femoral artery would have been done.
I think I said that in my 50-minute long video, actually, that if he had been shot with a 5.56 round, he wouldn't be walking, he wouldn't be living, because it would have got torn through his femoral artery. The bullet would have tumbled as it entered him, and the amount of hydrostatic shock from the velocity of the bullet would have just torn through both arteries in the leg.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been alive. He would have been a corpse, basically.
Yeah. Well, as far as tumbling, it would just depend on if it was a round ball or if it was a hollow point too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, SMJ or hollow point.
The problem is that illustrates one point right there. The lack of real actionable data. Right, so if they would have said, "Oh, we recovered magazines on the scene and this, that, and everything else," they'll go and interview all these motherfuckers for stupid shit. But when it comes to actual data, nothing.
Yeah, like the guy wearing the American flag shirt who
Captain America,
who conveniently didn't have a drop of blood on him.
Yeah, nothing there.
So I didn't see that one, but anyway.
Yeah, I mean, bottom line is all full of shit. But what's funny is. I sat and thought about that, and everybody kept saying, I was one of the ones too saying gun grab, but then I thought about it and I said, wait a minute, logistically speaking, that's a nightmare. The reason the Japanese did their sneak attack on Pearl Harbor and not a full attack, because they asked them, you guys could have kept going after Pearl Harbor and kept going. They said we didn't want a land engagement in America because we would have had to fight every citizen. There would have been there would have been a gun behind every blade of grass that we would have had to deal with. So even back then, the Japanese understood, fuck, going and fucking with America on their homeland is a fucking nightmare situation.
Yeah, I mean, as you know, Rob, the closest thing I've got to a gun is a pistol crossbow.
Yeah, what were you saying, Jeremiah?
Their top general said that.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name. He even wrote a book about the whole thing, and it was in there.
Yep, exactly. But, I mean, the bottom line is, I sat there and thought about it, and I said, damn it, something's not fucking adding up, because after all of these mass shootings and the potential of gun grabs, everybody goes out and buys a brand new fucking AR, myself included. I got my first AR after Sandy Hook, and a fucking interesting side note, before Sandy Hook, I was actually going to sell guns. I was going to open up my own gun shop, get my license and all this other stuff, and my whole family, which was over in California, was like, oh no, that's horrible. Why are you going to sell guns? You got children. I'm like, yeah, what's your fucking point? You know what I mean? But it's like then fucking Sandy Hook happened, and I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to get any fucking inventory because everything's fucking gone. So, then I started watching after each one of these incidents, fucking bullet prices, bullets would disappear off the shelves. I was like, God damn, and then you had DHS buying up all these ammo too, and I'm like, whoa, they got ammo for DHS, but I can't get
Department of Homeland Security.
Oh yeah, the ABC Soup fucking organizations, TSA, DHS, fucking FAK.
Same video, Rob brought up a very good point, that for a mass shooting, something like the Kel-Tec KSG would be far more efficient.
In a crowded club where you got bodies all pressed up against each other, you're going to get a much higher kill rate.
Loads
with something
double
that's going to spread. Yeah.
Double or buck, you're going to take everyone down.
Well, especially considering I can go with 12 shots with the KSG. Now, if I go mini slugs, I can get up to 24 rounds.
Back in a minute.
And those slugs are devastating. I've seen what they do to clay targets. I can imagine the amount of damage they would do to a person.
Fuck, I got shit I've done on cars. Go ahead, Jeremiah.
Another thing about that though is he had that rifle. Why did he have? How did he change out 30 magazines in less than what was it?
Well, okay, so we don't know because there's fucking the judge. He came out. He was on a talk show. He said all of the kills happened when the police went in. So remember, there was like this 2-hour period where SWAT sat outside. And let
you're on the same wavelength I am there.
Yeah, it was like.
Also, one thing he brought
2 hours to fucking just sit here and stroke my shit for days.
Yeah.
One thing you did bring up as well that actually makes a lot of sense, Rob. How do you use a handgun or using an assault rifle? You need both hands to reload an assault rifle. You've got to slap the new mag in, pull the charging lever. And how are you supposed to use a pistol at the same time when you're handling 30-round mags?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not possible.
I don't know. I mean, like I said, maybe he's got like a prehensile cock or something that could grab the fucking things and hold it for him. Who knows? He got like Nightcrawler dick. I don't know.
Unless he's got some fucking Nightcrawler tail, there's no way he's using
it's like
an AR and a pistol.
I mean, that's the bottom line. The shit doesn't make any fucking sense, and I just kind of. But I look at it and I go, okay, so if the actual. So now here's the thing you got to keep in mind. A lot of times the powers that be, they don't do things that are necessarily obvious, right? They'll create a problem, and they'll create what they put out as a solution, and what they do is they do that so that people will fight against it and actually go towards what the agenda was in the actual first place. It's like, I want you to go right, but I fucking create this big-ass nasty thing, and I make the right look horrible, and I say, no, I want you to go left. I want you to go left. And everybody fights. Fuck you, I'm not going left. Fuck you, I'm going right. No, don't go right. Go left. We're telling you, motherfuckers. It's for your own good. Go left. Fuck you, government, I'm going right. And they're just going, thanks, dumbass, you went fucking right. That's what we wanted to do. And the problem is, you can't have rational conversation with most people and say,
I missed the channel that I've subscribed to.
You might be bamboozled, you know? What's that?
I missed the channel that I've subscribed to.
Which one? What?
Playboy Tactical.
Oh, Tactical? Yeah. Tactical. He's a cool dude. Me and him supposed to be doing some streams like this together, but the last couple times we had it arranged, it was going to be like on a Saturday. Some stuff came up with his mom, and he had to take care of it. I said, dude, handle your fucking business. Family first, always and foremost, you know?
He's almost as crazy as you are.
Oh, shit, I think he might be more crazy.
I didn't think that was possible.
Oh, I think he's more crazy. I fucking love that dude. That dude is fucking, he's awesome. I mean, here's why I say he's more fucking crazy. I think his balls are just a little bigger than mine, because his ass will get on a fucking motorcycle and outrun cops.
I've seen that shit. I'm like,
I gotta do this shit.
No wonder he has the mask.
That's right. He wears that for a reason. He's like a fucking outlaw. I love that.
I wanted to do that myself. I wanted to get some like mirrored shades and like an airsoft skull mask, but I couldn't find one.
Yeah. Yeah, I got. You know, the problem with fucking masks, and I'll tell you straight up.
Yeah, and I love the mask you've got, the Dan Skins one.
Yeah, the problem with fucking masks, you know, is
that shit gets hot.
Well, not only does it get hot, right? But when you go to talk, it obscures the sound of the thing. So you end up sounding like Bane, and it's not, you know, it's okay for a while, but then people start to wonder, why does he sound like that? Is his balls in a vice or something? I don't know. I can't explain it. You know, so, and that's the other thing. The problem with the mask is you can't be yourself. Like, I can't be me when I wear this. Like, I seriously just want to fucking destroy shit. Like, I just want to destroy. I want to kill. You know, it's just.
We have a new Star Wars Sith, Darth Jackalope.
Hey, fuck, man. I can't, you know, fucking Kylo Ren. Oh, my Lord, that was horrible.
Kylo Ren is a little bitch.
But you know what? I mean, here's the problem. When I watched him, I was like, holy fuck. Like that opening scene where he stopped. Oh, sorry, Brooke.
Stopped a blaster bolt.
Yeah, he stopped that fucking blaster bolt. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? He's sitting there like this. Shoot. So anyway, as I was saying, you know, I think we're gonna do this, and we're gonna go do that, and okay, I took care of that, and then now let's go get on the plane, and then boom, I'm like, damn, you know, and then he's all like this, and he's like, so here's what you gotta put in perspective.
And then he takes his mask off, and it's just some fucking teenager.
Well, I think a lot of the girls said, whoa, that looks much better than Vader did, but.
And a lot of the traditional Star Wars fans are just banging their head against the desk.
Like, are you fucking? What the fuck is this shit? That's fucking. That's the dude from Harry Potter. That's the guy from Harry Potter. You know. But anyway, when I was sitting there, I was watching it, and Homeboy was like extracting information from the dude's mind. I'm like, dude, Vader didn't have that power. You know, Vader did not have that fucking power, because remember, he had Leia. And he was sitting there, and he was like bringing the interrogator bot in. That was like scary as fuck, because that was all needles, you know. And I'm like, damn, you know. But
like,
you know, and not only, and what a lot of people don't realize also about Kylo Ren, he got shot by Chewie's fucking crossbow. He got shot right there, and he just did this shit. Come on, I take this shit like a man. I'm like, damn, dude. So you know. The only thing I hated about him, I hated his mask. I hated his mask. I really didn't dig it. The lightsaber, I actually thought that was kind of cool, you know, because he was taking that handle and just burning motherfuckers with it, you know. It's like, oh yeah, you blocked it, Zah, right in your fucking arm. How's that feel, bitch? You know. He was a raw piece.
He could just whack him with the crossguard straight through the eyeball.
And then, you know, the only problem I had was his little tantrums. You know, even the stormtroopers knew. They're like, oh, this nigga's going crazy again. Go back. Go the other way. He's fucking losing it again. You know. But yeah, it's like I'm hoping the next ones are gonna be. I liked it. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. As a Star Wars fucking geek, I was much happier with this than Episode 1, 2, and 3 kind of combined. You know what I mean? I really didn't like the 1, 2, and 3. 4, 5, and 6 were awesome.
The best thing about 1, 2, and 3 is they end.
Yeah, I remember. I remember I was so excited, and I saw episode 1, and it had fucking that racist ass Jar Jar Binks. I'm like, this is so fucking racist. Yes, master. I do what you tell me, master. Woosa, 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 woosa. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? This is the most racist shit I've ever seen.
Wait, was Lucasfilm owned by Disney at the time? Because if it was owned by Disney, I'd say it's par for the course.
No, nope.
Oh well, that's no excuse then.
Nope.
I was gonna say
Lucas controlled that shit. You know. But it's really interesting is going to see these next 3 Star Wars that are just standalones. So you kind of have like 3.5. So it's like they get to the Death Star and get the plans, so you get to see how the Rebels got the plans. That one looks pretty fucking hard. I'm like, oh, what's up with this one? And then they got the other 2. There's 2 other ones that are going to come out. Those are separate than the main Star Wars ones.
I was just thinking about the videos you've done. There's one I remember succinctly. The one where you broke little Ricky.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, I think that was a combination of 2 things.
Bad heat treat.
It was a bad heat treat, and I made dick jokes with it. And I think universally the universe was not cool with me doing dick chops with it. You know what I mean?
You did that like, fake dick voodoo.
Yeah, it's like you don't fake chop dicks. That's not good, you know.
Little Ricky. I'm trying to think which one that one.
So Little Ricky was the one that had the really big belly swell to it, and when I chopped the pig's head, it took the whole bite out of it, a whole crescent out of it. It was
a massive chunk out.
4-blade test. Yeah, it was the 4-blade test.
Oh, man, that broke my heart. I was like, oh, damn it.
You know what was awesome, though? Is, so I reached out to Shrade, and I told him, dude.
They sent you another one.
If I I said, I fucking broke your blade. You want me to put that in the video or not show it? Because I'm not comfortable taking money out of anybody's mouth. So if I break a blade, the first thing I do is I contact the vendor, and I say, hey, I broke your shit, right? And then I send them the snippet, the video snippet where I did it, right? And then I tell them, do you want me to show this or not? Are you going to send me another blade to test that this might have been a bad heat treat? In the case of Shrade, they're like, fuck it, put it up. We'll send you another fucking blade right now. That's a bad heat treat. We know for a fact that's a bad heat treat. So they brought me that other blade, and I fucking, oh man, I beat on that motherfucker like it was a redheaded stepchild. Just blam, motherfucker, blam. Oh, I'm sorry about the redheaded.
Watch the words,
it's an expression. It's an expression, motherfucker. It's not meant. I regretted it right when I said it. But yeah, I fucking bashed, I fucking chopped and crazy shit with it, and it handled. And what the funny thing was,
I would love to do shit like that for my channel.
So many Shrade haters jumped in there and were like, yeah, that fucking Chinese steel and fuck Shrade and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, whatever. I love Shrade. I think they give outstanding customer support and good price point on the blades.
I would love to do that kind of shit for my channel.
Same way.
But there's a slight problem with that. It's not that I can't get hold of pig heads because my butcher gets loads of them. It'd basically give me one for nothing if I wanted. Mm-hmm. The problem is, I think if I put that sort of video up being in the UK, I would have the cops on my door in 5 seconds flat.
You know, you might not, though. I mean,
it's like, bitch, I'm only just...
No, YouTube is YouTube. Jeremiah, you were saying something? I saw you pop up for half a second.
Yeah, people are like that with Condor, too, man, and Condor's got some good...
Condor
You're right.
Freaking
you
amazing.
You are fucking right. You are right. I talked with Joe Flowers. Probably about 4 or 5 months ago, and he was showing me shit.
I think that was a shot show.
He was showing me stuff with the Condor blades. Like they have new shit coming out. And he was showing me like a samurai sword that they were chopping trees with. And so he and I cut that video down, but he and I got on a thing like this, and we were talking for almost 3 hours. And we were talking about all the stuff with Condor, and I was like, dude. So I'm in a point right now where I'm negotiating them sending me a bunch of shit for me to have.
I got a Condor Hudson Bay, man, and that knife is a beast.
Yeah,
I would love to get a Condor, but they're just really hard to get hold of over here, like most knives.
Coming out of South America is where they're from.
I mean,
El Salvador, thank you very much. That's right.
I mean, you've seen the site I use for my knives, but they do not get a lot of the condors in.
Yeah, Condor's one of those companies really underrated. People don't really pay a lot of attention to them.
And
I got a Condor Parang sitting right behind me here. I'm going to be testing.
One thing that's honestly pissed me off is I still can't get my hands on a quartermaster.
Oh, you know what though? Quartermaster is. They do limited quantity. They do 300 pieces of each of their blades, and it's difficult.
I would love to get my hands on the Templeton.
Yeah, Templeton Peck. Yeah.
They've got that on my site, but they only have it in the color scheme that I absolutely hate, which is the grey on black.
Gray on black. Yeah, I like the Texas T.
I wanted the black on satin. The black on satin.
Yeah, I like the Texas T personally myself. Yeah. I like that one a lot.
Over here, the Texas T blade has the grey G10 handle scales.
Yeah. It's kind of a dirty black gray.
I really would prefer it if they'd done it black on black.
They have black on black. What were you gonna say, Jeremiah?
Have you seen the new Benchmade Arventus, that new fixed blade that come out this year?
Well, you know what? I think I have. I was at the process that I missed my interview time at SHOT Show with Benchmade, but I had a chance to look at all their shit, so I probably handled it, but I can't remember it off the top of my head. I probably have to bring it up and look at it and see, but they had some really nice shit. They had some really nice shit.
I was looking at that one and the Tops Brachimo, which I seen on your video.
Yeah, I got one right here. Yeah, I got a Brachimo right here. Hang on. I got a Brachimo.
I know it has the plastic clip, and they used to come with metal clips because I've had a few Tops knives.
Yep.
I do a lot of trading, so I don't stick with any real thing.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. It's got the plastic.
Yeah. I don't know. Yep. You know, guys were complaining about the metal ones rubbing their pants, but I'd rather have metal there than plastic. To be honest with you.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta. Yeah, no, I gotta disagree with you. I disagree. I'll tell you one reason I did not like the metal. If I was gonna put it on my pants and leave it on my fucking pants and never take it off, the metal is far superior because once that bitch is locked on with the way that hook was,
it's gonna stay on.
Yeah, getting that fucker off. Good luck. This plastic one though, even though it's got this little lip right here, it's easier still to pull it off my belt. So I think that's why a lot of people ended up liking this plastic one because it's less rigid. It's really easy to do things with. And I'm one of the few, I might be in a minority that actually prefer this. I actually like this one a little bit better than the metal one. And it could be because I got bitch hands. I got really soft little bitch hands, and so that metal one, man, used to tear my fucking fingers up.
Hang on, sorry.
Okay, who's bleeping like a malfunctioning car alarm?
Hang on, he's good. There you go. What do you say, Jeremiah?
I said, hey, I understand. I'm right-handed, and I got a hand I can only use 2.5 fingers on, and one of them's a thumb. So.
Yep. Yeah, it's like, but this blade though, I do very much like it, and I didn't think I would.
I don't like the ring hole thing.
Well, you know what's interesting? There's a reason for that. So I was bugging Craig. I said, dude, what the fuck is up with this? You know?
It's to balance the blade.
Well, that's part of it, but it's also to straighten arrows. So when they were doing stuff down in Costa Rica or wherever, and they were putting shafts. Yeah, they were putting shafts through, and they were using it to straighten out the fucking stick and stuff.
So there was actually quite clever.
Yeah, there was a reason for that, and I was like, I thought it was like Illuminati, you know, like iron and shit, but I don't know.
Dude,
I mean,
Jones. It's shaped for the Illuminati. It's not pyramid shaped.
I know. Well, okay.
It's got to be that shape.
Octomani, whatever. Fuck, I don't know. Fuck, if I go like this, it's a fucking pyramid, you know? It's like, there you go. What are you saying, Jeremiah?
Like you said in your video, man, it was that Indiana Jones, where you stuck it in the ground like the staff on the Brachimo.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. The sun shines through and reveals the spot. Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh.
But you know, I just know that after 3 hours of talking with Joe, like, that dude has just the purest love for fucking blades, and he is probably one of the happiest motherfuckers that I know, because he's living the dream. I mean, he makes knives for some of the bigger companies out there, and he doesn't take shit too seriously, and he's just having a ball. The guy just is enjoying himself, you know?
Speaking of blades, how's your Taibo project coming? Your Kanaloa project.
Oh, it's good. I'll be doing some updates on that in a minute. Hold on, what was that, Jeremiah? I heard you popping in for half a second.
I'm not sure. I think it's Condor.
Yeah.
I think it's Condor that they have it's called a Tactana out. It's a sword, like a katana.
Yes. That's the one. That's the one he was fucking chopping into a tree with. And they were throwing it like a spear. He showed me the blade.
What?
Yeah, they were doing. He said, "Yeah, you're not supposed to do this," but we were taking the blade and we were throwing it like a spear. And so he was like showing me the blade, and it was fucked up. I mean, it was just like fucking destroyed, but the edge was still good. And I mean, fuck. I mean, they test their shit really fucking hard, and so I got to give Condor props. You know.
Yeah, definitely. Props for their testing.
Wait, what was that?
It's reasonably priced.
Yes. The sword is like 100. I think he was telling me it's gonna be sub 100 price point. And I'm like, for a fucking sword? He's like, yes.
That's good value for money.
Yeah, and because that's what he said. He said when he started working with Condor, he said, I want to make quality fucking blades that everybody can get their hands on. There you go. You know. I was like, fuck yeah, dude, that's awesome. But the Brachimo, yeah, I like this blade a lot. And I didn't think I would, because it's a real bushcraft blade, you know. I was looking at the hand, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that, you know.
Scandi grind, right?
Yeah, well, modified Scandi. It's like a oh, what is it fucking called? I'm drawing a blank on it. It's a modified. It's like a mix. You're gonna have to look it up, because I don't know what it. I know it's a.
Scandi.
Yes, there you go.
Scandi and convex.
Yes. And so it's really fucking interesting, and the little preliminary cuts that I've done have just been really fucking interesting.
It's like my Mora knife. What I've got.
I gotta get a Mora. I've heard so many people talking about them, and I've never had.
I didn't think Moras were that good, and the first time I actually got it out the box, I wasn't watching what I was doing, and when I took it out the sheath, I actually sliced into my finger with it.
Nice. That's how you build a relationship with your motherfucking blades. You do blood sacrifice.
And that is literally the first blade I own which I have ever... No, not the first blade. The only blade I own that I've actually cut myself with.
Oh, I have fucking cut the shit out of myself so many fucking times. It's not even fucking... Oops, that was a shitty cut. That's my fucking bad. Here, let's go like this.
That's a Tenchi cut right there.
Oh, fuck. Man, you ain't the only one. It's like, who am I fucking around with? I'm not a professional. I am just a fucking Hassan choppy motherfucker, you know? But I do like to get in and I go, oh, let's do some slow cuts. Oh, let's do some slows.
Just give me a big blade and a pig head, and I'll do fine.
Yeah, that's my motto, you know. But yeah, just after fucking around with this blade a little bit, I'm a big fan. In fact, Joe Flowers, motherfucker, if you're watching this shit, dude, we've been talking about this. Joe's supposed to get on. And actually, we're supposed to be doing a very thorough breakdown of all the different aspects of this knife. And that's something that we've been planning and talking about since May.
Don't forget the handle scales also have a bow drill divot.
Yep. On both sides. So it's on one side and the other side.
Ambidextrous for lefties or righties.
Yep. And it's got, it's even got these little grooves up through here. And I would assume that's to give you a little bit extra control when you're sitting doing things like fine.
Hey, just remember, Rob, don't go doing the survival on purpose test of throwing it into a tree.
Thumb scallops, Rob.
What's that?
You've got to calibrate it.
On the handle. That way when you're doing a chest lever cut, you can place your thumb there. Turn the knife sideways in your hand and place your thumb there.
Okay, so turn it sideways, put my thumb here.
Flip your wrist. Yeah, you can flip it all the way over. Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to do this. Okay, so I have it like this.
Yeah, you got your thumb there. Now, you're not a bushcrafter, but it's for a chest lever cut. Hold on, let me see if I can get my video. Let me get the camera on, and I'll show you.
Okay. Let's see. I think I know what he's going to talk about. I think I've.
That way.
I think I've.
Chest as a lever.
Oh wait. Let me see.
Like that.
Oh yeah.
Way.
Yep. Yeah. Because I've seen Will Myers do that. Like
the problem I've got, I can't do any tests with pig heads because I don't have any big enough blades.
See how I got a hold of it?
Okay.
So you got your blade like this. Hold on, I gotta put my phone down.
Okay.
What you do?
Oh. Fuck! He put his phone down and he hung up. God damn it. I'm all intrigued and shit. I'm like, fuck, I want to learn some shit. Show me how to fucking, show me how to fucking, do it. But I know I'll grab a motherfucker by his neck. Fucking cut it that way, you know.
And then we have a sacrifice.
Hang on. There we go.
Have a blood sacrifice on live stream.
There we go.
Hand off.
All right. Okay,
Hold on, I gotta get my camera back on.
Oh no, you had it. Go back. You had it good.
Oh, all right.
There you go. Okay,
Then
so
you go like this. That way you start with it.
Okay, so so the blade is facing away from the outside. So it's like
yeah,
this.
right here. I don't have thumb scallops on this blade, but
I
see where my thumb is?
Yeah, I feel it now on this side. So I got my thumb in that groove.
Yeah. And then you come across your chest like this. That way you can't cut yourself.
I got you.
It's what they call lever.
I got you. All right, I'm gonna fucking flip it on myself so I can make a monkey out of myself. All right, so the edge of the blade in my right hand, the blade is actually facing towards my outside, and so I have something and I'm cutting across, but I'm not. The cutting edge is coming nowhere near me because I'm going across the object like this. Okay. Oh, you know what? That feels very natural actually inside the hand. So that actually feels. That's a lot of power too, actually, when you're fucking pulling out like that, because you've got your back, your lats and stuff are basically pulling on it.
Yeah,
that's what it is. You're not using
too hard. You pull too hard, stab the fucker next to you.
Well, they that's on them. They better be They better look at me and say, "Rookie, watch out, rookie." What are you saying, Jeremiah? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that is. It's where all the power comes from in your back muscles, and you're supposed to, like I was, get real tied up in there, and then just use your chest, flex your wings like you're doing the chicken dance.
Yep. Awesome. See, that's why I like to do shit, and that's why I like opening this shit up for fucking anybody to come in, because then I get to learn shit, Because, I'll be the first to tell you, I don't know shit. Since I don't know anything. I'm very happy when people are more knowledgeable than me come on and say, "Hey, monkey boy, you're doing it wrong." I mean, that's really. I mean, fuck. If society was more like that, if people could just humble themselves and say, humble themselves and say, "Look, I'm not all that in a bag of chips, but I'd be more than happy to learn some shit if you want to teach it to me."
Exactly.
I mean, I try and teach myself as much as possible. Especially when it comes to blades.
Yeah, but at the same time, how much easier and nicer and community-wise would it be having other folks being able to come in and give you hands-on and show you things?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
That was my problem with the EMP video. The what if is I don't know hardly anybody around here.
Yeah.
I mean, I do live in Florida, just FYI. I mean, not.
Oh, where I am,
I've got family, but I don't have no friends.
Fine preppers.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody I've tried to get and hang with, if you can't do something for them they don't want to.
Yep. Oops, go ahead.
I mean, shit, I'm not young, but hell, I'm not old. I'm 34, so I mean, it's like, what the hell's the point?
Yeah, you're only a year older than me.
You fucking kids. I got a channel full of fucking kids.
Hey, I got as much gray hair as you do. I guarantee it.
Well, that just means you've been through shit. As we discovered earlier.
I've seen my fair share.
There you go.
I call gray hair experience.
You know, what's gonna piss Rob off is when I get to his age and I don't have any grey.
No, it won't. No, fuck it. I'd be happy for you. You know, I'd be like, I'll fucking, you know.
Hey, I'd rather have gray hair than be going bald any damn day.
Fucking A. And look, hold up.
Hey, I'm going bald.
I still got
sorry?
a full head of hair. So fuck it. I'll be gray as fuck, but I still got my fucking hair. See, though? See, it's like all here.
Jealous. So, just jealous.
But you know, it's like
hey.
to get back to what you were saying, though. I mean, really, that's kind of a problem with a lot of folks, really. Being able to find people that don't have such a fake facade in front of them.
Yeah, that's definitely a trouble in my area.
Hang on 1 second here, guys. Hang on, I got a fucking problem here. Hang on, this better just be I'm fucking sweating. This better be that I'm just fucking sweaty here. Because I'm seeing fucking this shit, man. Did I just fucking voodoo myself? Look at this shit. This is normally like from here when I see myself looks great, right? And I look down, I'm like, this motherfucker getting kind of thin up in here.
And today on the Angry Jackalope show, Rob then yet again voodooes himself.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Look at it. It looks like my widow's peak is missing a fucking spot right fucking here. It's like, step out.
I was waiting for somebody to say something about mine when I went on camera.
No, I didn't even fucking notice. You know what? I mean, here's the fucking thing, though. The last thing I do is look at motherfuckers. You know, I see how to fucking. I'm not looking. Hold up. Look at this shit. Like, I'm not sitting there going, "Hey, Brooke, motherfucker, what is that? Right? What is that?" You know, fuck, come on, man. You know, like, look, no, that looks fucking fine, dude. You're good. You're fucking great, dude.
Yeah, I don't care. Shit. I don't worry one bit.
That's right. But you know, so getting back to the point, you know, the problem is there are so many fake fuckers out there that put too much priority in really superficial, shallow, dumb shit. You know, what car are you driving? What do you do for a fucking living? What's your how's your 401k? How's your investment portfolio looking? You know, it's like, okay, first of all, that's none of your fucking business. You know, and second, how about asking something meaningful like, hey, what are your dreams? What are your passions? What are some of the goals you have?
What's your philosophy?
Yeah, it's like, oh, you know what? I feel the same way. You know, get beyond the superficial. Hey, what sign are you? Oh, you're a Virgo? I too am a Virgo.
That's one thing that annoys me, actually. Every time I go out, I get some motherfucker asking me what sign I am. I'm like, seriously?
I'm sorry.
What was that?
I said if it's not a girl asking you what sign it is, I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
it's usually a mix of both. It's like, oh dear God.
I mean, whatever fucking floats your boat. I mean, I really don't care. It's like funny. I had some friends that were like,
I mean, you've probably noticed I keep my hair dead short.
Oh yeah, I would prefer to do that, but my wife would fucking flip kittens, you know.
Well, this isn't as short as I could have it. This is a grade 2 military style.
Shit, I used to bick my shit. I used to fucking bick it. I look like one of them. I look like one of them fucking ugly Sharpays, you know, because I got that fat shit in the back of my head. I look like one of them angry fucking Sharpays. It looks like horizontal, like an ass turned sideways. You know what I mean? It's like ass lines and shit. It's fucking horrible, you know. But I said, fuck it, I'll shave my shit. I don't give a fuck, you know. My wife's all, no, don't do that. Don't ever do that, you know. And I'm like, okay, fine. So we've agreed that I keep it. When I go to the haircuts, I tell them, 2 on the sides and then fucking faux hawk the top. And they're always looking and go, but you never really style your hair. I said, man, just fucking do it. 2 on the side to the fucking faux hawk, matches my son. That's it, done deal. You know.
I just have a 2 all over.
Yeah, that's the easy way.
Easy.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, number 2 here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, like I said, I used to get clippers, just fucking top the guard right off, go in the shower, run some fucking shampoo and shit, take out the bic, zip, 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 feel, oh, as smooth as a baby's balls. I love it. And I come out, my wife's like this. Oh my God, you did not do that.
Shit.
She gets so pissed. So I don't do that anymore. I think the last time I did that was probably about 3 or 4 years ago. So I wanted my hair actually to be long. I'd prefer to have long hair because, you know, all through high school I had like this samurai dude that was fucking wicked cool, and I had it down halfway to my back, and it was really cool. And then I had to go past this whole ugly phase where I had like this kind of 70s fucking afro, you know, Asian afro shit that was just horrible. And then, you know, it would take like 7 months to get out of that fucking ugly phase and then go into something that looked decent, you know. But, you know, that was in the 80s and long hair was fucking cool. And I was a rocker! Yeah!
Hey,
you know?
I was an 80s child.
That's right, man. Fuck yeah. 80s was fucking great, man. Rock on, motherfucker. You know?
Ain't nothing wrong with the 80s.
I
Shit.
still say the best
I-
action movies were the 80s movies.
Oh, fuck yeah. And the music. Fucking music was outstanding.
Heavy metal up the ass. Oh, crap. There goes my...
Hell yeah. Fucking Metallica, when Metallica first came out, holy shit. That was fucking badass.
Motorhead,
Megadeth,
Iron Maiden.
Slayer. Fuck yeah, man. Great fucking music, you know? Even the hip-hop and the rap that came out, the early shit was great, you know? And then, because even though it was kind of, it was raw, it was different. It was before shit got all fucking commercial.
Well, I've got one thing to say, Rob.
Yeah.
The beach. Remember? The beach.
Oh yeah, I remember the beach. I always remember the beach. Beach is my fucking safe spot, you know?
I don't know why, but out of all your videos, that's the one line I remember.
You know, because that was one of the creepiest fucking lines, to be honest with you. And that was, it was so impactful. You know, it's like the guy was like, you know, it was like friends trying to tell each other a joke. It's like, hey, remember the red dress? And you're like, fucker, shh, don't talk about that. You're not supposed to talk, dude. My wife's right there. Don't talk about the red dress, you know. But this dude was like an inside joke. And I'm going through fucking hell. I'm losing my mind. I'm like, oh my God. And then I just hear his words, the beach. And I'm like, watch this booth. I'll be right back. And I went and fucking just mellowed and chilled the fuck out and thought about the beach. And I'm like, that motherfucker kind of saved my life, you know? And I was like, wow. And so, you know, those incidents really made me a believer in, you know, agents of something that would look after us, you know?
If you think about it, Rob, if you didn't meet that guy, you probably would have decked some motherfucker.
Yeah, and it probably would have ended up being my partner, because it was just so bad. I mean, it was just a bad situation.
Motherfucker,
And,
be professional. Smack.
You know, yeah, it was bad. It was. I mean, and my wife was sitting there yelling at me, and you know, I'm traveling, and my kids are growing up, and I'm fucking traveling, and I'm bringing home $200 from a fucking show. It was bad. It was bad. But you know, you live and you learn. You know, I learned a whole lot of shit from all of that stuff, and I think it made me a more rounded individual. You know,
You never stop learning.
no.
If you stop learning, you're doing it wrong.
Well, if you stop learning, you might as well fucking die. I mean,
I think the more stuff you do helps you out as a person. You know, different
If you
jobs.
stop learning, you probably have died.
wait, hang on a second. What was that? You kind of broke out, Jeremiah. You said something about the jobs and stuff. Go ahead, say it again.
Different jobs, different people you're around. I mean, it lets you see how people are, how they react, and you know, some jobs you hate. But one thing my grandpa told me, he said, if you're shoveling shit for a living, be the same shoveling beat. You know,
Yep,
and that's been my whole walk through life.
that's good. That's very good.
No matter what I was doing, how many jobs I had, or you know, you live.
I want to actually come back to. I want to go back. We got off on a tangent. I want to go back to something because I think this is important. I think this is something a lot of people are going to be wrestling with as things get more wonky. All right. So first of all, as I mentioned, we're going to have to step outside of our comfort zone and actually start making connections with different people. And so you're down in Florida. I'm here in Utah. We got Brookie here in Australia, and we got Tinchy over in the UK. Now, you got people that talk about different types of personalities. You got introverts, you got extroverts, you got this, you got that. Okay, bottom line is we all are human beings, and we all need basically the same shit. We need to be validated, feel loved, and appreciated, and things of that nature. Now, the problem we're facing is this world has gotten so fucking plastic and so full of shit because people are afraid to reveal who they really are out of fear of rejection or ridicule or something else, that we've become distant from each other. So even though you might be in a city of 2 million fucking people, you could feel utterly fucking alone. And I think fundamentally that is a huge problem. So how do we address that? I mean, you can't walk into a supermarket and say, hey, motherfuckers, I'm a really cool guy and I want to make some fucking friends to help me in case the fucking world falls apart, right? So how do we do?
You definitely can't go about that in the UK because most fuckers will look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah,
well,
they will here in the U.S. too. Rob, you know that.
Oh yeah,
you know?
most definitely. You know, I tell people some of the shit I think about, and they're like, "You're fucking crazy."
No, I don't think you're crazy. I just think you're a real motherfucker.
What was that, dude?
You're not crazy. You're just a real motherfucker.
Yeah, I got that.
Some shit.
Yep. Jeremiah, what were you saying now?
Well, I mean, even trying to tell some of your family what's going on.
Oh, that's the worst. Dude, that's the worst. I'll tell you right now, this is something that I learned. The one group of people that will never really truly believe any wild, crazy shit you do, like anything you do that is within society's normal system, like, oh, Johnny, you want to go to college? Oh, yeah, you could do it, you know, as long as they can afford it or there's a means to it. If they can't afford it, they're like, well, I don't know if you could do that. You know, that might be harder for you than you think. Maybe you should take one class and try it out, you know. But I tell you what, every wild, crazy fucking idea I've ever had, most of my family members go like this.
Really?
You know?
It's that not again look.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, oh my God, here he goes again.
Yeah, but instead of looking at it that going, wow, that's tenacity. You know, this motherfucker really isn't giving up on that dream. Maybe he can do it. Maybe we should just give him a little bit of support. And I think that, and that's one of the things that breaks my heart. Like, I wanted to be, you know, granted, this was probably everybody's dream at our age, was I want to be a rock star. You know, I was like, oh my Lord, I will get fucking buses full of pussy and I'll get money and everything else. Fuck, that's what I want, you know. And so I was like, I want to be a rock star. And I was sitting there practicing singing. I had a band. I had all this stuff going. And I remember I went in and talked to my mom one day, and she said, and I was listening to U2. You know, I was listening to that guy's range of vocals, which I never said I could do that, you know, but I had my own distinct style and my own shit. And my mom looked me dead in the eyes because we were sitting there having a heart-to-heart conversation. And I told her, yeah, I want to be a musician. I'll do this. And she said, honey. She looked at me just like this, honey. But you don't have a voice. You can't sing.
Oh, snap.
She goes,
that hurts.
You just need to go to school. Just go to school. And I was like this. My fucking soul died. She fucking killed my soul. And I was like, wow. Way to fucking encourage. Like, my kids, dude, my kids will come up. My son comes up to me and he goes like this. Hey, Dad, I want to start a Twitch channel. I want a gaming machine so I can set my own channel up and do stuff. And this kid, he has, in the last 4 nights, he has done 2 from morning until the next morning. Like, this kid has marathon fucking gamed and schooled motherfuckers. So I'm like, go for it. Do it. Do that shit. My thing to my kids is this. This is my rule. This is my golden rule. Anything that you want to get into, you better fucking own it. You know? Hang on, I got some feedback here. Let me turn you down a little bit. I say, if you're going to get into it, you better fucking own it. You better be the master of it. So if you're going to be a criminal, you better be a master fucking criminal. You know what I mean? If you're going to be a fucking doctor, you better be the fucking best doctor out there. Period. So, anyway, getting back to what you were talking about earlier, it's like, okay, how can we find like-minded individuals? So there's one thing, I don't know if you've taken a look at this, but there's these things like meetup groups where you can specify hobbies and shit, and you'll find people in your area that do the same shit, and they all kind of hang out. Like, we were doing that on my day job. We were trying to find people that were entrepreneurs, and, you know, people were kind of meeting, and they were selling each other products, and we were all getting together and talking about shit and stuff. But what I found is, like, there's gaming ones. Like, I saw some that are like pen and paper, like Dungeons and Dragons. I saw some that were like mountain biking. My friend Raphael, he met up a bunch of people that were into mountain biking and stuff. And I bet you they got people that do bushcraft, wilderness camping, things of that nature. I don't know shit. If you, I'm judging by your picture that you're an accomplished fisherman, because that's a big fucking fish that I see in your picture down there. So, you know, that's the other thing that you could probably find people. I mean, find people that have very similar hobbies as you. And meetup, I think it's meetup.com. It might be meetup.com. And it's not for people to meet up to fucking hook up and date or anything. It's actually for people to meet up that have very similar hobbies. So you can find people that fucking are in the same shit you're into.
Yeah.
That's one thing about the UK.
Wait, hold on.
We don't have too many of them in Florida. I mean, that are like for like bushcraft or whatever you want to, you know. Yeah. For some reason, just here in Florida, they don't have them.
Well, you know what then? So my recommendation then is start one, right? Because you can't be the only motherfucker. I guarantee you. You cannot be the only motherfucker.
I know I'm not. I mean, I've met a couple of people, and we hang out and stuff, but I mean, I'm kind of limited because of my health, you know, on things.
So what's going on with your health? If you, I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to share. I mean, you know, I just get curious when motherfuckers are on, because like I share my shit. I don't give a fuck. You know, Brookie, obviously, he don't give a fuck, because fuck, we did dialysis last week. So
I got ALS.
That's still.
I don't know what that is. What's ALS?
That syringe thing still makes me.
Lou Gehrig's disease.
You know what? Again, I've heard that, but I don't know what the symptoms and shit. Here, I'm looking it up right now. ALS disease, because I've heard of Lou Gehrig's disease, but I really don't know anything about it. And I remember that was what the whole ice bucket challenge, right? Was all for that.
Yeah, right? That's about the only thing I heard about ALS.
And I did the fucking ice bucket challenge, and I don't know nothing about it. And I'm fucking embarrassed. So give me a second to catch up here.
Thank you for doing it.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. You know. Let's see here. No, that's a life story from. That's not it. Oh no, that is it. No, that is it.
Man, it's terminal. I used to weigh. I read about.
I noticed.
Right.
Yeah, I noticed you're pretty skinny there.
Yeah.
And I'm getting an echo.
Yeah, well, he's on speakerphone, so we're gonna have to deal with that just for a little bit.
I'm sorry.
No, dude, don't worry about it. So ALS stands for amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, also commonly known as Lou Gehrig's disease. Progressive, it's neurodegenerative. Fuck, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry. Causes muscle weakness, paralysis, and ultimately respiratory failure. Ain't that a bitch? Oh, dude, I'm very sorry to hear that, brother.
I don't want no damn sorries, because you know what? I wasn't made in China, and there's no freaking expiration date on the bottom of my damn foot.
Yeah. There you go. No, I'm just so I gotta clarify. Whenever something shocks me, whenever I learn something and I kind of get touched by it, my immediate response is I'm sorry, and it's not a sympathy thing. It's more like me saying, here's a verbal fucking hug and a high five, and it's like, all right, motherfucker, I understand you better. So, you know, I'm not a motherfucking pity. I mean, shit, I sit here and talk shit about Brooke earlier in his fucking wheelchair with shit sneaking up and assassinating him. So, you know.
That was funny as hell.
But I'm sitting there reading this and going, oh, man, you know, especially when I saw the neurodegenerative, because there was a period, and you might be new to the channel, but there was a period where I was thinking I was losing some of my mental stuff, and I was like, oh man, I think I might have early form of fucking dementia and some other stuff. Come to find out, I was just madly sleep deprived and a whole bunch of other issues. But thankfully, my memory is starting to come back, and I'm really alert and on the ball. But when I saw that, that hit personal for me. So that was also a fucking, oh man, that fucking sucks, you know. And like I said earlier in the show, I hate hearing bad things happen to good people. You know what I mean? But I also think in adversity, like when this case like Brooke, you know, he goes through adversity and shit, but he don't give a fuck. He's comfortable in his skin. He's like, fuck it, I'm good. You know, I am who I am.
Like you told me a while back, we are forged by the hardships we go through.
Right. So what are you saying, Jeremiah?
The only thing I don't like about it is when people look at me, like you said, skinny. Everybody, you know, everybody thinks I'm a drug addict.
Oh,
you know,
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. That's fucking bullshit. Yeah.
That's not it.
Yeah. No, when I saw you, I thought, damn, that's a wiry motherfucker. Because I know some dudes that are like real skinny. They're strong as shit, though. You know what I mean? They just can't bulk up for whatever reason, whether it be really has high metabolism or something else. So I just thought, fuck, this dude is fucking just a skinny dude. I didn't know if you were just fucking super tall or what, you know? Yeah. I didn't know if you were like Manute Bowl and shit, just fucking standing behind the hoop and shit. You know what I mean? Say that one more time, because it didn't come through.
I said I am 6 foot tall.
Yeah, well, fuck, you got me by an inch, fucker. So that's good.
You got me by about 2 feet.
This is all good. So now catch me up now. So you said it's terminal. Now can they figure out? Can they put a time on it and say, well, you know, at this particular stage in the disease or whatever you're looking at, you know, you got 2 years, and you can say, okay, well, fuck you, I'm going to push that shit to 4 years because by strength of will alone, I'm going to defy you cocksuckers and just push beyond. You know, is there any... Huh?
They gave me 3 years 6 years ago.
Ah, fuck yeah. Fuck them. That's awesome. I like that shit.
Yeah,
that makes me happy.
Fuck you, bitches. I beat the odds.
That's right. Fucking double them. Double them.
Yeah.
So now
think about it though. Stephen Hawking has Lou Gehrig's disease, and he got it in.
Oh, okay. Now I know it. I got you now.
Isn't he like one of the most the most intelligent man on the planet?
That's what they say. He's got. I agree with a lot of his discussions and stuff, especially shit about aliens. He said them motherfuckers are gonna come and say fuck you and just conquer our ass, and I'm like, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
You know.
Pilgrims in India.
Disease.
Oh, say again, Brooke.
I thought the guy in the wheelchair you're talking about.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking.
Motor neurons disease. I thought he had.
I don't know what he has. Well, I'll find out.
Google is your friend.
I can't get to a computer, but
I'm right here. Hang on, I'm fucking sitting right in front of one. So let's go look up Mr. Stephen Hawkins, motherfucker. I think he's faking. I think he fakes that so he can get mad pussy. Personally, I think he does that shit, and then when the cameras aren't there, he stands up and stretches out and says, "Hell yeah." Let's see here. My phone's chiming. I hope it's not the government saying, "Fucker, we don't appreciate your jokes on Stephen Hawkins." No, it's my wife telling me we got a $376
Stephen Hawking does indeed have ALS. I'm on his wiki page.
Okay.
Oh.
I can't even. I can't even pronounce it.
amyotrophic lateral sclerosis.
There you go.
Thank you.
There it is.
Yeah. And you know, the funny thing about it is they don't know what causes it. It's like all your nerves come out of your brain and go into a little junction box in the back of your neck at the base of your brain.
Yep.
And then they spread out through the rest of your body, and there's something wrong there. You know,
something wrong in the brainstem.
Yeah, it's kind of like your power box in your house.
Yeah.
And,
don't talk about power box in my house.
Yeah, I got a blown fuse. My wiring's messed up. But what it does is it causes everything to degenerate.
You know what, dude? So I just saw.
Can you see my arm?
Yeah, hang on. Let me get you. I'm gonna focus on you. Boom. Yeah. Are those tattoos?
Well, yeah, that's one. But
Okay.
right here, you can see that's all just bone right here.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. That's. Yeah. Your limbs are pretty emaciated in those areas. Yep.
Right.
Yep. Yep. So
But that's for a good picture of what it is. That's what it does. You know.
So it kind of wastes you away a little bit.
Yeah.
Your body and stuff, but that's all right. It doesn't. I mean, so if it's down below the brainstem, fuck it. Everything up above that brainstem's still rocking and rolling, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah, the mind is really where everything is at anyway. I mean, bottom line is personality, character, everything comes from the brain. And as long as, I mean, I personally would rather have, ALS than having dementia. You know what I mean? Why have a physically capable body but then not remember my fucking children? You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, we are the culmination of our memories and thoughts and things of that nature. If those go away, who the fuck are we? We're just meat bags, right?
Well,
So,
I mean, our body is just a tool anyway when you think about it.
Yeah. Just a means to do things, to manipulate our environment. So
the body's the tool, the brain's the operating system.
Yeah.
Well, except in Bill Gates' case, because look how bad Windows is.
Shit, that's not his fault. That motherfucker's a pimp. Bill Gates is a pimp. I don't care what anybody says. That motherfucker is gangster.
Yeah, no one else can sell a broken operating system and still make the profit.
Garage real easy.
He's got it. He's got it. Fuck. Talk about money. Holy hell. But so here's something that I saw, and I don't know if it was ALS that I saw or if it was Michael J. Fox had a neurological
Parkinson's, I believe.
Yeah, I think he had that. What they showed this dude, he smoked some weed, and I'm not a proponent of weed. I'm just passing on some shit I saw and thought that shit was really interesting. And this dude, he was hold on, let me get unfocused here. So this dude was like. He was like this, right? So his arms, like he couldn't control his arms, and then they gave him the cannabis inside of a liquid form. I think he didn't have to like toke out or anything,
When the fuck is that?
Well, from a come on, not everybody wants to smoke it. You know what I mean? I mean, I smoked the shit twice and I didn't like it. Period. I didn't like it. I did not enjoy that shit at all. But anyway, what I was saying is,
in more enjoyable forms.
The guy was like this, and then all of a sudden, boom, he had control and he was back to fucking normal. And so, I gotta wonder, man, because when they talk about shit like cancer and they say chemo, and then you look at the actual stats and say fucking 95% failure rate. You know what I mean? And then you look at stuff. It's like the medical industry is just. Say again?
If you got cancer, you better go with chaga and stay away from that chemo.
Yeah, no shit. But my point is, it seems like whenever there's something that's natural, that has some form of benefit, that's been around for thousands of years. The government
suppress it.
Yeah, because they don't want to heal. They want to keep you sick so that...
If we can keep you sick, we're going to make more money because we can sell you more drugs.
That's all they do. That's all they do is throw pills at me for PTSD, for my ALS, for, I have uncontrollable muscle spasms and everything. And I don't even take it.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. So you, the PTSD, is that from military?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you were military. I had a real strong feeling you're military. So okay, that's cool. Now to show you that I don't have sympathy, and to show you that I'm a sick fucker. So the one good thing about muscle spasms, especially if it's really intense in one arm, as long as you could grab that dick, just let the muscle spasms work. That might be kind of interesting, personally.
Hey, I don't know. Last time I tried it, it turned purple.
Oh, that's too much. gotta relax. Okay. All right. Well, there goes that hypothesis.
Hey, Rob, it's just a built-in vibrator.
You know, yeah. Oh, you know, I thought, fuck, try to find a silver lining, right?
I tell you what, my ex-wife had epilepsy.
Uh-huh.
I can relate.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I used to mess with her about it. I'm like, shit. I was like, I'm gonna tie you up to the bed, wait for you to have a fit, and I'm just gonna cut you loose and just.
Exactly. See, you gotta be able to laugh about shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got too many fucking pussy people that, oh my god, like I guarantee you, I fucking guarantee you, somebody's gonna watch this show and be like, what a heartless bastard that guy is. You know what I mean?
They have a heartless bastard. And I'll show them.
You know, it's like, come on, man. It's like, laughter is the best fucking medicine. And if you can't laugh at yourself or laugh with other people about shit, you're gonna just be miserable, you know. And that's why it's like I love doing this stuff because, you know, I don't know what it is, but it seems like my show just pulls just a wide range of individuals to it, and I love it. I love it. I get people from all walks of life, and we just sit and fucking bullshit and talk, and it's great. It's great. I love it.
What about weight? You know, you guys just get to see me as a pincushion.
That's right. That's right. And we learn shit. I mean, bottom line is, you know, look, this right here, this is nothing special. This is just people being real with each other and, you know, being respectful and talking and learning. Like, man, it's amazing all the shit. I've learned more in these live streams than 2 years of me doing YouTube and getting, you know, comments that come in down on the bottom. Now, granted, I learned a lot on the comments, but this is like, I'm learning a lot here. I mean, I did the fucking ice bucket challenge and had no fucking clue what the shit was. You know?
I still watch that video from.
This horrible. This horrible. I fucking hate. Oh god, that was like torture, dude.
I can't remember if I watched that video or not.
It's on. Well, it's on Facebook. It's on.
Hey Rob, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Jeremiah.
When that ice water hit you, did your body seize up and tense?
Yes.
Did your back tense up?
Yes.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why they done it. It's because it kind of gives you a feeling of what it was like to have it.
To like emulate.
Well, son of a bitch. Damn. Yeah. That's, you know what? Fuck. I wish somebody would have said that because that is really, really interesting because, you know, we did a combination of two things. Mine was kind of like waterboarding and ice on top of it because the girl.
Welcome to Guantanamo Bay.
You know, no, what happens? Okay, hold up, Brooke, hold the fuck up. Okay, so here's what happened. So, Nina, who's one of my wife's best friends, says, "Oh, I got called out in this ice bucket challenge. I called out Irene." Okay, I wasn't called out. Okay, I wasn't called out originally. So my wife is sitting there, and we had 3 buckets. Okay, and they had ice and water in it, and we had a garden hose to fill it up. Now the garden hose was coming from outside brown water, so it's cold with the ice. Well, we do my wife, and my wife is fucking bent. She's like so upset about it. She's like, I call you out. She goes, you fucking do it. I said, fuck, bring it on, baby. And so my kids, one of the kids knocked over one of the buckets. And I said, oh, well, fuck. At that time, it was hard to find ice. We were actually having kind of an ice shortage because so many people were doing the ice bucket challenge, and it was getting kind of ridiculous. So anyway, I said, you know what? Just spray me down with the fucking hose, do this and everything else, and then when you feel sufficient that you have drenched my face and tortured me, then go ahead and start with the bucket, okay? So she's spraying it, getting up in my nose and all in my eyes and shit, and I'm just like, oh, fuck, all right, whatever. And then when they go to do the bucket, no, they don't do this. Bloosh. No, they do this shit. Trickle, 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 trickle. Like I was being waterboarded and shit. Like, blah, blah, brr, brr. I was like, ah, fuck, brr. It was like horrible. It was like fucking so, it was like you said, all my muscles, my balls were up in my stomach. I mean, it was fucking horrible. And then they get it done, and I said, there, I fucking did it, you know? And so, I mean, I did it, but it wasn't like I was called out. It was a response because my wife was talking shit to me. You know? And I said, fuck, all right, you did it, fucking call me out, I'll fucking do it. And I wanted to try my cameras because they were waterproof. So I had my camera, I had one camera like right here in front of me, and I'm all, you know? It's pretty
I'm going to have to go watch that video now.
Yeah, it's on Facebook, so if you're a friend of mine on Facebook, let me see. I think all you have to do, click on me, and I think what I'll do is I'll fucking reshare that shit real quick. Hang on, I'll fucking find it so you don't have to hunt for that shit. Let's see.
Hey, you should put that shit on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I'll find it. I'll find the raw video and I'll put it up and I'll say, you know, just because. And actually, you know what I'll do? Because I learned a little bit about the shit, I'll fucking do a quasi fucking PSA talking about the shit too, saying, you know what, that shit wasn't just about having balls and fucking, look, motherfucker, I could dump cold shit on myself. There was an actual real reason about it. In case you guys were fucking dickheads like me and you didn't research what it actually was all about, this is what it is, you know, because it's good to fucking share shit, you know. Let's see, where the fuck? Yeah, you know what? You'll see it on the videos because I'll just make a video. I'll find that video this weekend and I'll put it up with a little intro piece in the beginning of it because I think that's just fucking hilarious. Because when you said, "Yeah, did you have that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did." And why was I not supposed to?
I sort out Facebook one of these days.
You know, Facebook isn't that hard, Tinchy. I mean, it just spies on you, reveals all your personal shit, and the government knows everything about. I mean, it's not like they don't already fucking know everything there is to know about you. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say I've been subscribed to you for over a year. They probably know me from that.
Back in the wall there's probably a little fucking ant walking, and it's got like a little camera on its head, and they're watching you right now. So I mean, fuck it, just fucking take the plunge.
Dude, this is the UK. They wouldn't know how to spy if you gave them an instruction manual.
Yeah, right. They want you to think that. Dude, you got cameras on every fucking corner, dude. What are you talking about?
Well, actually, that's true. There is a camera on my street corner, but there's a slight problem. It doesn't work because someone spray painted the lens.
Well, yeah.
And the thing is, it's on the top of a fucking lamp pole. They just climbed up it and spray painted the lens black.
That's right, because they're gangsters. Because gangsters don't dance, they boogie.
I wouldn't have spray painted the lens black. I would have just got a Sharpie and put "fuck you" on the lens.
Yeah, well, that takes a little more time. I remember as a kid growing up that people used to go tagging the walls and shit. Back when I was a kid, they actually tried to make art and shit, not this fucking "my dick is big," whatever they fucking say. I can't even read the shit now.
All they do now is they put shitty letter in like some fucking nickname or something.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I can't fucking understand it. You know what I mean? But anyway, I remember seeing some of my friends. They would fucking like ninjas get up on a fucking overpass and hang upside down and spray paint shit, and I'd be like, "Damn, y'all got skills. You a fucking half monkey and shit." Yeah, and this was actually really good. This whipped strawberry rock stars, delicious. But yeah, man, dude, what's that?
How many of those have you had tonight?
Oh, this will be number 2. This will be number 2. Okay. And I'm sure this is bad. Like I heard some stuff like, yeah, the energy drinks are changing your DNA, and I'm perplexed. I'm kind of interested. I'm like, what's it going to turn me into?
The time in Utah is midnight.
They can give you heart attacks.
Whoa, wait, what happened? Did somebody just? Oh, fucking Tinchy. I was like,
the time in Utah is midnight.
Dude, you sounded just like a fucking really fucking polite clock. You know what I mean? I was like, what the hell? I'm like, did I fucking put a fucking alert on this bitch that I just wasn't aware of? It's like, bing, at 12 o'clock. I'm like, what the shit? I'm like looking around. I'm all confused. Thank you for derailing my whole thought process. So anyway, Brooke, what I was saying before I got mentally yanked right there is I was hearing all this stuff about, the stuff in these energy drinks are changing your DNA. And I started laughing. I said, I wonder what it's going to turn me into, you know? Is it going to make me young? Is it going to turn me into a millennial?
All I know is they're meant to give you, if you drink more than 3 a day, you're prone for a heart attack.
Oh shit. Well, all right. That's only number 2. Thanks for pointing that out. Oh, but you know what though? That's for people who get stimulated though, right? Because you're overstimulating your shit. Dude, this shit doesn't do anything. It's like fucking my excuse to drink a soda. Really?
It's like originally Viagra was designed to be heart medicine.
Well, that's true.
Well, that backfired.
Shit, I don't know about you, but that would make my heart very happy. Go ahead, Jeremiah.
Once you got angina.
I don't think it backfired. I think they made more money off it.
Yeah, they did. The dick pill? Are you fucking kidding me? The minute they figured out that made dicks harder than fucking steel, they were like, oh, we are going to get rich.
That didn't backfire, it front fired.
That's right. I always laugh when I see those commercials. If you have an erection lasting more than 4 hours, I'm like, throw a fucking party. Yeah, look at this shit right here. King Kong dick, motherfucker. 4 hours. Bring it, you know. Oh, my Lord. If I could have a dick that stayed hard for 4 fucking hours. What was that, Jeremiah?
That was good. That should be their next commercial.
I'm telling you, man. If you have an erection lasting more than 4 hours, seek medical attention. No! If you got it for more than 4 hours, find prostitutes. Get use out of that shit. Break those personal records. I fucked 15 bitches in 4 hours. I am a god.
Or for married men, if your erection lasts more than 4 hours, get your wife some 5-hour energy.
Shit. Man, fucking lucky.
Oh, man,
I could run around upstairs with an erection for 4 hours, and you know what happened? Jack shit.
well,
like,
that's what marriage is, though, Rob.
I'd be like, babe, 4 hours. It's still there. She's like this. Time for you to do this.
But that's what marriage is, though, Rob. You sleep together, but you can't get any.
That's pretty much. Pretty much. You know, it's like a trap. It's like, oh yeah, this thing is so good. You want this. You think we get married, you're gonna have it whenever you want on a platter. No, that's for them. That's their rules.
For
Dude,
you,
I
have a headache.
I saw this brilliant fucking thing on Facebook one day. I was dying. This dude was sitting there and he was playing a video game. He's like this. And the girl comes up, she's like, hey, it's your birthday. I was thinking we'll have sex. He's like, no, I'm good. She's all, what? He's like, no, I'm good. She's all, the fuck? I gave you one kid, and what, my body went to hell? What, you don't want this? He's like, no, I do, but I'm good. And she's all, blah, blah, blah. She says something about tea. He's like, ooh, that would be brilliant. Can you get me a cup? And she looks at him like, you fucker, you're fucking cheating on me. He's like, what? No, I'm not. She goes, oh, you like Asians with strap-ons. I saw your internet thing. I know you wank into Asians with strap-ons. He's like, no, my mates were over, and they were looking at it. They were looking. I don't want to whack off to that shit. That's them. She's like, you give me your dick right now. We're gonna fuck. He's like, no, I don't want. No, I'm good. She's like, oh, you're a fucking asshole. You're fucking cheating on me. He goes, well, when you want it. You know, she's like, when I want it, you tell me no. She's like, that's my job. I'm allowed to do that. You know, and I was dying at that point. I was fucking howling, right?
Oh, God.
He goes, honey, I can't. I literally just fucking wanked it. Look at this, a fucking spider. Big-ass spider crawling on the shit right there. See it right down there? Anyway, he said, I literally just wanked it, and he points, and there's a napkin balled up. And she goes like this. She goes, oh. He goes, look, give me like 15 minutes, and I'm probably saying, no. She's like, no, it's fine. So she's out, right? Oh, no, we're good, you know? And he goes, so, how about that tea? I saw that shit. I said, that was the most realest fucking clip I ever saw. Because, you know, God forbid I ever say no. You know what I mean? If I ever say no, oh, I am a cheating, fucking lying bastard. You know what I mean? It's like, what? Oh, you don't want this shit? This is the best shit in the world, and you don't want it? And I'm like, but but you say no all the time. She's like, yeah, that's my motherfucking job. You know, it's like, oh man, you can't fucking win.
if you ever say no, Mrs. Jackalope just chases after you with a knife. Say yes.
You know what I mean? Shit. The reality is, I would never want to say no. You know what I mean? That's the reality. In fact, I don't know. Well, that's a lie. I know two guys. I know two of my friends that are married that they are the exact opposite of me. Like, they are not interested in sex at all. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Did you turn in your man card when you got married?
I don't fucking
lose
know.
your balls?
I don't know. I don't know. Me, I'm like, I could be on my deathbed. I could have fucking both legs amputated, one nut missing. I could have my fucking bowels hanging out. And she'd be like, are you okay? I could be like that scene with fucking Mel Gibson. Whoa, you can't take my freedom. And she's like, what the fuck? Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. You think you can get past these intestines? I'm down. Let's just put these to the side. No, don't touch that. Don't touch that. Just go right there. We're good. You know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, let's go.
The epitome of a good Friday night / Saturday morning, chilling with Rob.
There you go. That's right. All about. So we're at midnight.
At the Lost and Found.
So we're at midnight, and you're at what time, Brooke? You're in the afternoon, right?
4 p.m.
Nice. And Jeremiah, you're East Coast, so you're sitting there looking at probably like what, 2 or 3?
Yeah, 2.
2 o'clock. And then Tinch, you're probably like what, 7 in the morning or something like that at this point?
8 minutes past 7 in the morning.
Shit, I'm getting good at this stuff. I'm a man of international time.
The sun has been up for 2 hours.
I'll tell you something about the whole when you get married, your wife thing. When she has a bad dream that you cheated on her or done something with somebody else, you gotta pay for it the next day, and you had nothing to do with it.
Fuck the next day, the next week.
Yeah.
My wife had a dream. My wife had a dream that I was I was fucking somebody, and then she fucking woke up. She hit me, and like not in my face. No, not in my face. She just like this, and I looked and I said, "What?" She goes, "I'm mad at you." I go,
You son of a bitch.
What did I do? She goes,
I've been there.
She's all, ooh, in the dream. She goes, ooh, in the dream you were an asshole, and I'm like, was I having good sex? Who was it? I'm all curious. And I'm like, I'll go like this. Hold on, focus on me just for a second. You guys gotta see this shit. I go like this. Okay, can you tell me some details? And she's like, fuck yeah! She gets so mad at me. I'm like, wait, hold up. If I'm gonna pay for it, I'm gonna pay for this shit, right?
I want to at least enjoy it.
Let me get a little wank on this shit. You know what I mean? And she's like this fucking asshole. I'm like, what? I'm gonna be in trouble. I might as well fucking have something out of it, Shit. God damn. Well, on that note, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm thankful because I know my wife on my regular videos, she don't even watch like the fucking 2-minute one, so I know she ain't gonna sit through a fucking however many hours this fucking was. So
I have no clue how many hours this is.
I think I'm pretty fucking safe, but I know if she saw it, she'd be like, she'll give me this look. She'll give me this look like this.
That's the look.
She'll just give me this look.
Hey, we got a new joiner.
Oh, you did? Who is this?
Sailor Moon.
PHTF. Fat. Is it fat feature Sailor? Oh, hold on. I'm perplexed now. Hang on. You guys see the fuck this is. Hold on. I'm gonna turn your mic on, Sailor Moon. Hang on here. Give me a second here. Oh, we got fucking Bugs Bunny and Sailor Moon. Oh, I'm really fucking hang on. Here we go. Click this. Let's see.
I'm a little bit perplexed.
I am. Oh, let me fix my fucking hat. I look like a fucking jacktard. Hang on. Trying to turn. Oh, maybe I'm being fought here. Maybe they don't want the microphone turned on. Oh, they left! Damn it, I was all intrigued. I wanted to know who the fuck that was. Somebody got scared. They're like, oh shit, they're turning stuff on. I wanted to lurk and just watch.
Like, put some balls.
Oh, shit. But you know what? I was like, I have never seen that mashup. Bugs Bunny and motherfucking Sailor Moon. So whoever you were, kudos. Kudos on that little avatar that was there. That was you had me. You had the visual hook on my ass. I was all trying to click and see who the fuck you were. So if you're somebody that I know, that was amazing. I was like, you shut me up. I was like, who the fuck is this? I had my hat all fucked up like this. Oh shit, let me fix that, you know?
Hey, put that peak back up a second.
Was that?
Put that hat peak back up a second. It's Elmer Fudd.
That's all, folks.
It's Elmer Fudd with an epic beard.
There you go. I had a friend. He what did he say? He said it looks like it was Fu Manchu meets Crocodile Hunter or something. I think he said something like that. It was a really fun mix, and I said,
"Oh yeah, I was showing."
Say again.
I was gonna say that.
Gilligan's Island, fucker.
Actually, I showed one of your videos to my housemate a couple of weeks back. He goes, "What the fuck is that? A dead skunk on his chin?"
Pretty much, right? Because of the color. Yeah. You know, I've had a lot of mixed responses, but I tell you what, my favorite response is whenever I come across an old person who's got a beard, and they always say the same thing. They always walk up to me, get real close, and they look at it and they go, "Yeah. Those are some nice whiskers you got there, young man." And I'm always like, well, thank you very much. Especially if I see another motherfucker that's got a big one. Like I was with Oliver from Slidesteel. He was at a trade show down here. I told him I'd help him out, and I went in there, and these bikers came through. And this one biker had one that was like this, but it was about down to here. And he looked at me, and he came up close, and he said, "Almost there. You're getting there." And I said, "I'm working on it. I'm working on it." But I think the very best one that one of the comments said was they said I was a mix of Jack Black, who's the comedian that was in High School Rock or something like that,
and also one half of Tenacious D.
Yeah, Tenacious D, exactly. Rob Zombie, right?
Dragula.
That's right. And then they said an epic orc from World of Warcraft or some shit like that. And I was like, dude, that's a pretty good fucking mix. I'll own that shit. I'll take it. You know.
Also, did you know that Rob Zombie's Dragula is played in The Matrix?
Yes, I did.
The nightclub scene at the beginning where he first meets Trinity.
Yes, right. I did know that. I did know that.
I thought that wasn't Dracula. I thought that was either Super Beast or Living Dead Girl.
Nope, it's Dragula.
It could, a lot
because before the stream started tonight, I was watching The Matrix.
Oh shit, Brooke, stop it, Brooke, stop it. You just watched it beforehand.
Alright, no, I do know there's a couple of his songs in there though.
Guy's a fucking maniac.
I fucking love Rob Zombie. He's
like a skinny Rob Ricks.
I like him a lot just because he's got his style, he's got his shit, he don't give a flying fuck. The only thing that sucks is that, you know, if you ever want to piss him off, you can just basically say some shit like, dude, does it ever fucking bother you that people really discovered you on Beavis and Butthead? You know what I mean? It's like Thunder Kiss 65 or something? It's like Beavis and Butthead, yeah, and they were like, they had been touring relentlessly for like 5 years before that, and that was the shit that broke them in the fucking limelight. It's crazy. Beavis and Butthead. I can see him like this. Hey, dude, remember Beavis and Butthead? He's like this. No! But
I tell you what, he's got a fine-looking woman though.
Oh yeah, she's crazy too. She's just as fucking crazy as he is. You know. Well, anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut this, Jeremiah. I fucking appreciate the shit. I'm glad you jumped in. I know you tried hard. Same thing with you, Tenchi. I know you tried really fucking hard. You tried relentlessly last week to jump in. You know, every Friday this shit is wide open. Anybody's welcome.
Oh yeah, last Friday I was close to killing Google.
I know you were fucking losing it.
It's like, motherfucker, I'm going to swim across to the States and beat the shit out of Google.
Yeah, you were upset. So I'm gonna do something new this time. I'm gonna open it up and let you guys have anything you want to point out, anything that you think is important to you, that you think people who watch this might be appreciative of. So Jeremiah, I'm gonna start with you since you were the new guy on it. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a focus on you like this, and if there's anything you want to say, go for it.
Well, like you said earlier, I mean, no matter what you do, give it your all. I mean, whether it's your job, your personal life with your wife, your husband, whatever it may be, whoever it may be, and to your kids and to your family. I mean, those are the ones that are important, and a lot of people take that for granted. I mean, and they don't call. I mean, nobody's promised tomorrow. Whether you're sick or whether you're perfectly healthy, you could be in a car accident. So take the time and tell somebody and help them out that you know or that you don't know. You know, there's been many times I've stopped and helped some old man or some woman on the side of the road with a flat tire. Yeah. You know, just because I was at that point in that time.
Yep. I love it. Thank you, brother. I appreciate your time. I'm going to go over now to Tenchi. Go ahead, Tenchi. What you got?
Well, all I'm going to say is I'm going to keep it simple. If you see a veteran, give them your respect. Take them for a drink if you must. But give them your respect. Because veterans deserve it, and they don't get enough of it.
Nice. All right, Mr. Brookie Brook. On you, brother. Nothing. Oh, come on. You got to have something. You got to have something like, I love you guys, fucking be safe, something.
See you all next week.
All right, fuck. I'll take that too. Now I'm going to fucking throw mine out there. All right, guys, look. These are four motherfuckers coming together, having a good time, talking, sharing things, and learning a lot about each other. And I think it's important just for people to start doing this kind of thing on a regular basis just in the wild. You know what I mean? It's like the internet oftentimes is useless. You share kitty pictures and all this other bullshit, cats, whatever. But to use this technology like this in a way where we are bridging gaps between countries. We got fucking America, United Kingdom, and Australia sitting on here. You know what I mean? And we are learning a lot about a lot of different things. And all it took was just people spending time together. So
and in my case, soon to be America.
Right. And as I often say in the videos and everything else, it's like, please, guys, just be good to each other. I mean, if people took the time and actually gave each other the respect and we were real with each other, I think the world would be a better place. So I'm going to end it on that note. I really appreciate you guys taking the time and watching the shit. Thanks to Brooke. Thanks to Tenchi. Thanks to Jeremiah. And until next week, guys, see ya.
See ya.
Thanks, Rob.
And have fun.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep. Bye.